everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm LB Hackamup, and I am joined for the last time for a little while with the Kaiju Kommados Special Ops team. Woo! Before we have everybody go around and say who they're playing tonight and who they are, a little channel update stuff. We'll be back to normal next week as far as streaming stuff. So Thursday night, Themeless Thursdays. Friday night, Red and I will be back playing Resident Evil Requiem, which will be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to finish that game. And then on Sundays, we have a new game. It's a one-shot. It is a Dead by Daylight version of Slash, I want to say. Sounds right? Which should be a lot of fun. I am not going to be in it. It's going to be run by Zach, aka SneakerNet. And we've got a lot of fun faces that are... I don't think we have anyone new to the channel, but a lot of old friends coming back to play in that, so I'll get it more into that at the end of the game. But yeah, that's it. I'm fully relaxed. I went on a 5-day cruise, so y'all can't say nothing to me. Can you tell I'm Tanner?
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks.
I'm not as blinded by
I thought you were LB, not Tanner.
Anyways, so let's go around and have everybody say who they're playing tonight. I'm gonna start off with the most popular person on the stream. It's Walle.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right. What's up, y'all? It's me, Walle, your favorite non-biased line best friend on the internet. You can find me at WALE132, just like the cute little Disney robot on all social media stuff. So I talk about things I do, things I'm in, things that I love. Today, I'll be playing Quinn, the bad boy, aka Destroyer Ranger.
All right, RJ.
Hey everybody, it's me, your boy RJ. We're going through it tonight, everybody. You can catch me out Justice 282 on all my social medias whenever I retweet, whenever we go live. That's where I do it. Today, I'll be playing as Vincent Coyle, who is the Rodon Red Ranger and the slacker of the bunch.
All right, Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg. You can find myself at Leatherman.games. I am your favorite jock, the best jock, Sawyer DiCaprio. And I am also your Gold Ranger and Gamera Ranger.
And of course, arguably one of my top 4 favorite people on this stream, Kujo!
Nice recovery.
Mom's playing favorites.
And the least popular. No. Hi, everybody. I'm Kujo. You can find me at Kujo Plays Games or Critic Chronicles. I am playing Liam, our resident popular kid, and Biollante, Kaiju Commando Special Op Commando Kaiju Agent Ranger.
Agent.
Did I nail it?
All right, we've been off for a full week, so we're all a little goofy. Not that we're not normally, but we're gonna do a little recap. There wasn't too much action. Actually, there was quite a bit of action that happened last week, but it was all emotional. But I'm gonna throw it over to RJ, who's going to do the recap for tonight.
Hey everybody, my name is RJ, and I've been practicing self-restraint recently. It has been quite a journey, and I thank you for bearing with me during this trying time in my life. I was gonna do this entire bit in a goofy voice, because LB said that we were a little goofy. But anyway, last time on the Kaiju Kommados, what do we call it? I was gonna say the East Division.
I mean, yeah, it was Special Ops.
Special Ops.
Spec Ops.
The Kaiju Kommandos went to Monster Island to go talk to their inner Kaiju. There we met up with Manila, Godzilla's progeny, son,
Weird child.
Spawn, Chibiusa. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah, they're just there. Who was our wonderful, wonderful spirit guide. We appreciate all that they do for us, except for when they said that we weren't the primary commandos. We will rock a mother for that. There was a slew of vignettes where the commandos were tasked to essentially face their fears and step up into their roles as commandos. There was a circus of death for Sawyer, another type of circus of death for Liam, but it was a social circus of death. Quinn had to go through essentially the Michael Jackson Bad music video. Yeah. And Vincent went through all of Top Gun. It was wild. But coming to accept the tasks given to us, the responsibilities of being Kaiju Commandos, we apparently have unlocked Gear 2, and we're going to a party? What are we doing now, guys? we got summoned to the ship, essentially.
You woke back up on the ship, and Soul came out to tell you that when you went to into your mindscapes, it was Tuesday afternoon, but when you woke up, it was Friday evening. So a few days have passed while you are in this land, and Soul is leading you to the sort of command center of the ship. RJ, for you, this ship is a little bit bigger than the one that you were on on the West Coast, because this ship did not have to time travel, so it actually has a command center. And as Soul sort of like walks in, again, Soul is very small. He's walking on 4 of his limbs, and yes, RJ, you seem like you have a thought. Okay.
I'll say for after.
Fair. You can see that there are like lights going, and there are chairs for you guys here. He kind of like hops up onto a chair of his own, and he kind of pushes a button, and it pushes him up to this command control thing. And there's a blinking light that he hits, and on the other end, you hear a voice that you guys would all know as your connection to PEEP, which is the Civil Protection Unit of Earth, and the voice is of a male individual who works within PEEP. He is part of the Navy, and his name is, I did not give him a name. His name is I was gonna say RJ.
Carol.
George
Carol.
Glass.
Carol.
His name is Poster Thumbtack.
Yeah.
His name is Colonel Johansson Lingus. That's right.
It's
Colonel
Aaron.
Lingus.
His name is Aaron with 2 A's. And he comes on and he says, "We need an update now." And Soul, I was gonna say Soul puts on a headset, but he doesn't actually speak out loud, because he has no mouth. But he says into it, he's like, Okay, they're awake. I need to fill them in on what's going on, but I'll get them to you as soon as I can, okay? And he says, "You better hurry. Things are getting weird down here." And then the line kind of cuts out, and he spins around in his little chair and faces you guys.
Like Miyazaki weird, or like Junji Ito weird?
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick fill-in of the events of the past few days. So Tuesday night, there was an attack on a tanker ship in the harbor. It was later at night. There were a few deaths that happened, and we're still in the PEEP is doing cleanup on it, but it is very slow going. On Wednesday, there was an infiltration at a government building just north of the city, and there were 4 pieces of alien tech that were stolen. Or only 10 people were injured in that one, so that wasn't as bad. But this afternoon, there was an attack on the rec center of your college. There was an event of the club's meeting, and there were roughly 200 people inside. And the avian adversaries went in. People were able to escape, but there's still 50 hostages in there. And I've been told that there is, we have seen the hunter in the building, and he has taken at least 1 hostage with him. I was told that they kind of stepped in as he was trying to take someone else. So he is for sure there.
No. And Riley's going to his phone, plugging in like this little a circular pack to feed it into the Earth's network, and Alexis rings.
It does not go through. It actually is one of those that's like there's no connection. Like, it does not ring at all.
I swear to God.
What 4 pieces of alien technology were taken? Do we know?
As far as we are aware, there was some sort of shield. There were 2 weapons. One was seismic in nature. One was sort of a radiation thing, and then the last one had to do with an alien tech that we were unsure of how it worked.
Well, 4 pieces of alien tech for a hunter who's hunting the 4 of us. Just be careful, everybody. It's clear that we can't let those hostages sit any longer. Is there anything that we need to do before we start moving?
Are you guys sure you're okay to do
We're
this?
fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're
Vin-
fine. We have to be fine. There are 50 hostages that we have to go and take care of.
Vincent elbows the replicator, and there comes out a clatter of a white Monster energy drink, and he cracks it open.
Wow.
All right, Vincent, I know you might have had a concussion, so just take it easy. Try not to do a lot of ups and downs, and don't let him fall asleep.
You do know my thing, right? Like
That's
Rodan, King of
what
the
I'm
Sky, G-forces are sort of given.
Well, just be careful.
I may have an idea.
Okay.
If this thing is hunting the 4 of us and expecting us to be at each other's throats, why not give them that at first?
What do you mean?
Why not lure it into a trap? One of us presents themselves at the front of the rec center, draws its attention. Maybe myself and Quinn can be at the front arguing over the best course of action, while Sawyer and Vincent, you find a way to sneak inside and get rid of the avians so that we can get the hostages out. Then, when everybody is safe, it'll be 4 against 1, and we have gear 2, and hopefully we're more on the same page than we were when we got here. Thoughts?
That's actually a pretty sound plan.
If you guys do this, you won't be in secret anymore. There's a lot of cameras and police down there.
Not if we morph here.
Right, but you as commandos aren't a
Announce
known
to the world that-
Yeah. Which
I
could
don't know
be
that
good,
we have
could
much
be bad.
choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
The other commandos are not here. Like,
I mean, definitely
not,
not.
not here.
I mean, we could use this kind of like an opportunity to show any other threats that what we can do is really mess them up.
I mean, if the other commandos aren't here, also we're letting the world know that this place is under watch, regardless if the commandos are here or not.
Were the other commandos announced? Because we could totally get ahead of this and say we're the primary commandos. On this
People know about the other commandos. They were in service for a full year before you guys got together.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be the kind of commandos that come out and they realize that our identity. So,
Oh?
You want to reveal your identities?
No.
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know about
Okay,
that.
I thought
I
that's
meant
what
just-
Quinn said. I just wanted to make sure because that there's a whole nother can of worms. Okay, all right. If you want to morph here,
I'd say the best course of action is to go against what they expect. If they expect us to work in the shadows, then we walk out into the light. If they expect us to be tearing each other apart, then we're going to team up and kick the shit's ass. So we have to think like a team.
all right.
Teams are my thing. Not a problem over here.
thought you were a
Quinn
gymnast.
claps Liam on the shoulder. All right, I'll follow your lead, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the
Cool.
individual and team parts of gymnastics.
okay. I'm sorry. I still don't know everything about Earth life.
No, you're not that far off. It's still a little, team, but you're doing something on your own, but it's also part of a team. It's
Like this
know.
group.
Okay, I'll transport Liam and Quinn in front of the building. The other two of you, where do you want to be set down? In the back?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or maybe the roof?
Roof.
Work our way down.
Okay.
Hey, Quinn, do you know what this is?
What is it?
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, it is actually.
Okay.
Team deathmatch.
Ready?
Let's do this.
You
Back in action.
you shit. You shit. You all have your magical girl transformations. Does anyone's change from gear 1 to gear 2? Does your outfit change?
Oh, are we going straight up into
Are we going
gear
straight
2?
up?
Well,
Oh.
you already have the power. I guess maybe not. Do you want to reveal that as like
Oh,
a
I
different?
I think you
shift?
want to, like,
That's gonna be. This is part of. They don't know that we have this. This is
Okay.
a secret.
that's our
too.
secret weapon.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so Soul is going to he gets on the comms again, and he is going to initiate the transfer. Liam and Quinn, you guys feel that teleportation take over, and you find yourselves in front of the rec building, which maybe you have, maybe you haven't been there before. It's a very large building with glass doors in front. It's 2 to 3 stories, high enough for like a climbing wall and basketball courts and stuff like that. But you are in front of these like sort of like probably 8 steps in the front, and you can see behind you is a slew of police officers and military people who have kind of cordoned off the area. And there is some camera crews and stuff behind them. And as you guys land, there's a bit of like a, oh god, what is that? And then everyone kind of like looks at you guys, and you hear someone in the back go, the Kommados are back. Wait, those aren't the Kommados. Who are they? And like they start arguing between each other. Like, no, the green one is definitely, and then no, there was a red one, but he's not that one.
There's too many red ones in this one.
I will immediately play into the bit and like step in front of Quinn, be like, "Yes, we are the Kommados. I am the Biolante Commando, the leader of this group. I'm here to assist however possible."
All right, first of all, what the hell? Like, why are you standing in front of me like that? And he like kind of pushes him to the side. Like, we gotta focus in and lock in. What do you mean lock? The point is, we're not supposed to upstand each other. We're supposed to be a fucking team for once.
No, and I was like, in
Turn
the
around,
communicator, I'm
we
like,
talked about this.
dude, we talked about this. Get in my face. Fight
All right,
me.
like he says back then. All right, I get. We talked about it, but don't be a fucking ass and stand in front of me when we teleport.
And they're arguing.
Yeah.
And they're arguing.
Vincent and Sawyer, you guys teleport onto the roof of this building. Again, it's a rec center. There's like a warehouse aspect to it where there's like ceiling, open like glass ceiling bits to it. You guys are over, let's say you guys are over the basketball, pickleball courts within.
Pickleball, highly known in college campuses.
They changed it for this college.
What's
It's
the
a
wall
combination of
one?
Basketball and pickleball. It's kind of like
Racquetball or
Racket.
squash.
There's like 3 different ball activities they all do together.
The highlight department? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a highlight department.
Mm-hmm. Man. Happy Pride, everyone.
Bad Brad.
So, as you guys are arguing out front, what is the, you guys are up top.
I think Quinn might actually hit Liam. I don't think they're acting.
I think they're just
Doesn't
Quinn and
matter.
we were having a shoving match. They're just having a shoving match.
Stop.
Let's focus. I want to like peer down to see if we can see anybody inside, like skylights or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
get a
so
sense.
you've spent a lot of time in the rec center, Sawyer, and you know that you are above these courts. Off to the side, you see another sort of glass wall that is cutting off, and then which is kind of like a half outside. Like there's a corner wall that is to the outside, and in that room is the weight room. and there you can see about 50 individuals sitting together, and you can see the avian adversaries in there. You would know that there is that glass wall between the ball courts and the weight room, and then there's a couple doors you can get in from this way or from like the hallway that has like a staircase in it and stuff.
I could do a quick scout of the floor underneath us and see if there's any baddies around.
I mean, we try to go in stealthily and take as many out quickly, right?
Yeah, we could totally Sam Fisher this.
All right.
Okay. There can be a window on this roof that is a skylight that has been opened up that lets out some of the funk that happens in this gym. The AC, or you could go in like through the vents. You could climb down the side of the building. I'm sure there's an access point where you could get in from like a roof door. What are we thinking?
I want to try to go through the skylight to sort of hang out amongst the lights and sort of the beams that are all the way up top. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's much more of what I'm used to being in. If we want to try to do a pincer move, then if you want to take the stairway, and then I can watch you come out from being up above.
Okay.
There is just the sound of boots. Thump, 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 thump.
All right. Out front, Quinn and Liam. What is happening between you two?
Oh my God. Every single time, it always happens to be you just take one single thing and you blow it out of proportion. It is just a simple question I'm asking. That's it. You don't have to eat my head up about it.
Maybe ask it in a way that doesn't make you out to be a real asshole.
wasn't-
I don't think you can.
Oh my God. See, I'm not being aggressive. I was just asking, what did you want me to? I said, what do you want me to do? And you took that as me being aggressive. That's me being aggressive.
100%.
That's
Always.
being aggressive. That's
Always
being
is.
aggressive.
Yes,
Wow,
it is.
that's being aggressive.
Yes, it is.
Really.
Literally
Really.
everything you do is an act of aggression to me.
Wow. That's how we're doing this today. We're doing that conversation today.
There's just
At this
police
point-
officers who are like, what's happening?
At this point, I'm like pushing past
Yeah.
Quinn and trying to push past the officers to just fully start walking up towards the building in
Oh,
hopes
yeah.
to draw that hunter out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
But
doing
like
this
clearly
space-
still keeping the argument going.
Uh-huh. There's a member of the military who you can see on his badge has a little symbol that you recognize as being part of PEEP. It's like a kind of covert thing that they have on their lapel. And you see as their cops start trying to approach you, he is going to like put a hand up to them and he's like, let them go. They're sanctioned to be here. You know, get back. Like they know what they're doing. And he's kind of like watching as you guys argue as you
Yeah,
walk
see,
by.
he knows what I'm doing. What a weird concept.
It is not. You know what? That's what happens. That's what happens when, I give you a little bit of an inch and I try to like support you a little bit. You take that a whole other direction, then you turn it back on me. It feels like this is always a cycle with us. A constant cycle with us. Buddy, if you cannot touch me right now, I'm having a conversation with my friend right here. As like a cop tried to come up to him.
Oh, sorry. And then you guys hear like reporters behind. It seems that the commandos have gone on site. These are different commandos to what we have seen before, perhaps an East Coast version. And though we have hope, it seems like they are not getting along. Maybe hope, maybe despair. I hope for those that are stuck inside, things will go our way.
Danganronpa TTRPG just confirmed with hope and despair.
Those are your two stats. That's it.
Yep.
Those are the only stats.
We have to repeat the same plot over and over and over.
I imagine in the theatrical release for this, as they're stepping onto the grass, Punk Tactics by Valence and Bray is playing.
All right, Vincent, you are going through the door that's on the roof?
Yeah, going into the door and then down this hall upstairs into the auditorium.
Okay.
Just clearing out the hallways as he's going.
Yeah. Sawyer, you lower yourself down onto the beams and are able to very easily make your way across them, as there are like barriers, but you can kind of like step around them, as this wasn't made for walking, it's made for stability, but you are very inept in doing this, and you're very good at doing this, and you kind of make your way over to see a better view of the weight room, and like I said, there are those like a large group of people kind of sitting in the center, and you do recognize some faces in there as being part of some of the clubs. My question is, how well do you know your friends' friends?
Pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, I follow all my friends on Instagram. I make sure that I know who's in their pictures. It's how I know who's doing what. It's the way I keep in touch. Like, I don't know that I necessarily have met them all, but I would at least recognize them from photographs.
Yeah. So you do see Tiffany and Tyler and Stephanie. You see Alexis,
Sadly,
who
they're
is
not going to make it.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Sadly.
Sadly.
You do see Dixon is in there, as well as a couple other members of your team, and there are some like football. Well, no, there wouldn't be football people there, but there would be like from other clubs around the campus. Most of them are not people that you socialize with, as they are part of like the drone club or like the tabletop RPG club, like that sort of stuff. The reenactment club, all those fun things. But yes, so you have a great visual. You can see that there are at least 4 of the avian adversaries in that room, sort of walking around and like scaring the individuals who are sitting down there. And do you relay anything? Okay, here you go, guys. Baby! Yes. Are you gonna take a nap on my lap, or are you gonna claw at me?
I'll
Yes.
do whatever I want.
She's been sleeping on my lap in this chair for a while. So okay, all right. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take take a little metal object, just whatever I have in my pouch, and toss it sort of on the farthest side away from the opening to where the weight room is, and sort of like toss it over there to see if one of them comes out to investigate.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you like throw it at the glass on the opposite side of the door. And all of the avian adversaries kind of like look, as they have really good hearing because they're birds. And one of them, they kind of like squawk to each other, and one of them like kind of gets the short end, goes over to that side of the glass and is looking around. He squawks back to his friends, and they kind of make a motion to like go look. So he like very upsettedly walks towards the door and opens it into the ball area and is like taking a look around, trying to see what he can see. RJ.
Hello.
You make your way down the stairs into the main area. You kind of find yourself in an access area, and then very quickly are able to make your way towards the main hall. The entryway to the rec center is sort of like a larger entryway. There's a table, there's a reception desk, there's like administrative like rooms off to the side. And you would know from your situational awareness that like very quickly off past this area is like a little hallway to the weight room, and you do hear movement in that hallway, but you are unsure as to what they are. This whole area is totally clear of people. You at this point can kind of like turn around and look out the door and see Liam and Quinn like making big motions towards each other in the front.
It's the farcical moment where like one of them looks up into the gymnasium and sees Vincent like giving them a like, well, what the fuck motion.
Vincent, you hear over your comm, how many? You hear from over your comm, Vincent. Vincent, how many are right behind the door we're in front of?
Can I see that? No, I'm
No,
like, a
you're in the
separate area.
entryway. So it's just you in there. You can hear some down the hallway, but you're unsure how many that way.
Big old 0 in the foyer.
All right, well, it's time to draw them out to us then. And he will look at Liam and say, and like whisper, follow my lead. And he takes a step back and he unclips the sword from his belt. You know what? This is long overdue, all right? I've been tired of all of your bullshit. I've been tired of your holier than thou attitude. Right here, right now, this is ending. And he draws his blade and he swings a slash down. And he aims the slash so it flies right past Liam, goes through the door, and blasts it open to give them a distraction so that the guys inside can now do what they need to do.
Okay. All right, Vincent, you've been given Liam, what is your reaction to this?
I fully, even though it perfectly misses, I still move and emote as if it hit. So I do the full on like unnecessary spiral and then land. Oh, all right. I see that's how we're playing. And I summon my whip, and basically just stand threatening. This is one flower you don't want to pick.
Please take an attitude point for that. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
one-liner. All right, Vincent, you have the glass shatters behind you and a like almost sonic boom emotion or vision, and you can hear the squawking down the hallway as they seem to be alerted in your direction.
There is the low sigh from Vincent as he pulls out, or he summons his weapons, the dual pistols, and they begin to spin in his hands. He sheaths them, holsters them, pulls up on them until they're in their dagger forms, and begins to slowly rev them like twin engines. This fire wrapping around him as he stares down the hallway and says, I guess it's time to shift up.
Okay, take your attitude point. Remember, you all had to spend 1 to morph into your suits, so you all need 1 together. You each need 1 to summon your mechs. Wait, no, you don't. You need it to combine. Yeah,
Got it.
so you remember that.
So the fire wraps around his throat in this neon red scarf. The features on his helmet sharpen to become more aerodynamic. He gets a chest plate with like the Rodon Terra head that's going off into a pauldron. He takes a runner stance. The pistols have formed into what I can only describe as, Walle will get this reference, Darksiders Morgana hip thrusters.
Yep. I get that.
And he is just slowly levitating off the ground as he's aiming himself down the hallway at these avian adversaries that are like, what the fuck?
All right, Greg, what is Sawyer doing?
When the big noise goes off, there's one that's by itself.
Yep. It's still like within the glass, like they can see you if they look out, sort of thing, like if you're in this area. But yes, it is by itself.
I'm gonna like jump down and attempt to take it out quickly.
Okay.
If I can get to it.
Absolutely, yeah. You do a cool little flip. Do you want to hit him on the way down, or is this do a superhero landing or a cool like?
This is me on the way down. So I summoned the bow staff, but it is slightly different. It's got now kind of a spear edge at the top with what looks like a ribbon wrapping around that goes down, and so I unleash the ribbon so that it flutters, and then I do a flip and come straight down. To try to skewer it.
Go ahead and kick some butt, please. There's a lot of scarf/ribbon motifs so far in Gear 2. I love it.
Well, that went well with a 13.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you can pick
Oh,
two. That is either deal damage, force your target where you want them, take something from your target, or dodge to avoid their counterattack. Who just cocked a gun?
I want to deal damage and force them further away from the other ones that might come.
Okay. All right. So you do so. Your bow staff comes down, attacking this creature. It is going to do, let's see, they still just do 1 damage to you. Do you have any armor?
I didn't pump myself up for this, so no.
Okay. All right. So you come down on him. Please roll your morphed damage. That is 1d3.
Got 2.
All right. You do so as you hit the head of this creature, and he like kind of does one of those I don't know if it's an anime thing where they kind of like fold in half as they fall, and then he is laying out on the ground, seemingly knocked out from this attack.
Yamcha-posing.
Yeah. All right, Liam and Quinn. As this blast rings out, you feel like you're in this moment. You're fighting. You're having a pretend tantrum, and you see glass fall down around you. As you see further up in the building, is this the hunter. He is standing there. He has a person in his hand who you would recognize as Tara, who he is holding with one hand, and the other hand has some sort of alien tech in it. And he kind of looks down at you guys and shakes his head, and he uses this alien tech, and you see all of these emergency vehicles rise up in the air as the cops and all of the military are like, what the fuck? And like are telling people to get back. And he just kind of twists his hand, and they all crash down on the ground. Some of them, like, lighting on fire from this. Some of them, like, fully, you can hear alarms going off. The sirens are going off. And he has Tara in his hand. He turns his other one, and he kind of gives you guys a come hither, come here. And he turn around and walk back in the building.
What Quinn does, he spots that, but then he looks his focus back onto Liam, and he takes a sword and he draws it to the side, and he runs at Liam like he's about to swing the sword at him, but then he ducks down, and he like looks up at Liam, gives him a nod of like we're locking in, and he takes the blade and he plants it up against Liam's foot so Liam can jump on it. And I would like to use Daredevil to launch Liam up into the air via the sword so he can go after the hunter.
Okay.
Oh, badass.
All right. Roll your fit, please, to see how good this is.
Oh boy, I got an 11, so I get my attitude.
You get an attitude, and it's rad as hell. You don't need to roll any attack or anything for this. My image is that like Liam jumps on top of this, and it explodes, and that sends him up towards the this like sort of second, third story, whatever it is. And Liam, you are able to do a cool landing as you go up there, like. Internally, not sure how you're feeling. Externally, it looks so badass.
It looks so rad.
Oh, I think internally, I'm like, it's go time. We are here. We're doing the thing. I am fully in for this. There's even like a full-on graceful, like full backflip to land and then gesture with the whip as I look at this individual.
Mm-hmm.
And do they stop? Do they continue moving? What's their thing?
You see him, he is holding, so he has like kind of 4 sets of legs that almost like spider out, and he is holding Tara with one hand, and she's not touching the ground. She's conscious, but he's like obviously very strong in his like hold on her. He's got her like by the throat, but he's clearly not choking her. He's just literally holding her like this, and he's got his arm around her, so he's kind of like holding her up like that, and you see him like look over his shoulder and like continue walking down the hallway.
If you want to take us out one by one, I'm standing here alone waiting for you to fight me? Or are you too much of a fucking idiot to take advantage of an opportunity when it's staring you in the face?
You see him stop. And his head turns to the side a little bit. Kind of motions like he's thinking. And then you see on the other hand his sword appearing. That same colorful, some sort of alien crazy tech. And it turns around and motions like he's ready.
Set the girl down, honey. I don't want to have to fight you when you have a handicap.
Get him.
You see him like turn his head to the side, look at the girl, and he like puts her in front of him a little bit, and he does this, like he's using her as a shield.
Ooh.
Not like he's protecting himself with her, because
Mhm.
he clearly doesn't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Adding an extra obstacle for you.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right, we're gonna switch down to Vincent.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, think about what you're gonna do. So Vincent, you can hear these avian adversaries coming down the hallway. There's definitely more than one. You're not sure how many there are, but it doesn't seem like an abundance. Definitely more than one, though.
I'd like to kick some butt.
All right. You round the corner and you see there are two of these avian adversaries that are sort of walking down the hallway or like scuttling towards you.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. That is, all right, do you want to deal damage, force target where you want them, take something from them, or dodge to avoid their counterattack?
I'd like to deal some damage to them, as well as dodge and avoid the target's counterattack.
Okay.
I need to roll a d3. 3.
Mm.
What this looks like is it's a high-speed sonic kick that sends one flat onto their back. Vincent twists his hips as he glides down the hallway, riding this guy like a skateboard and spinning around, just firing blaster shots at people.
Okay, Star-Lord. Yeah.
Whoa, that is a Devil May Cry Dante move.
Yeah. He did it first, thank you.
That's true. That's hotter, like that. Okay, you're doing this, and the other one's kind of like dodging out of the way, and you can see him like, as much as an avian can emote, his eyes kind of go wide a little bit, and he turns around and starts scurrying back down the hallway, his arms kind of flailing as he goes.
Maniacal cackling as Vincent is chasing after him.
Sawyer, you are in this sort of doorway. You can see there are hostages inside. There are 3 other avian adversaries in there. What would you like to do?
How are they reacting to all the noise?
Yeah, the ruckus of one of their friends yelling help.
Yes. They are on alert. You can see them. There are 2 behind this group of individuals, or the humans that are sitting down, and there's one that's kind of in the front, and he's like posting him, like looking down the hallway, and he sees you, and he starts to flail like he's gonna attack you. I was just thinking of the putty patrol as they are like doing
Oh shit!
But they are very aware of everyone's that things are going down now.
All right. So I say into comms, "Let's go, girls." As more of my armor appears, as I get much more of the golden Gamera feel, I'm pumping myself up to gain armor.
All right.
I'm gonna charge right at that avian's right in his face.
Okay, you
Spear
do.
out.
You're gonna definitely get a one-liner for that. Take your attitude point, please. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
It's plus fit, right?
Yep.
And I'm powered up. Ooh, yeah, I got the +2, so that is a 10.
All right. What would you like to do from the list?
I'm gonna deal damage and avoid their counterattacks.
All right, so you are going to roll your D3, please. Hello, Ollie.
Ooh, 3 damage.
Hell yeah. What does it look like? What does this attack look like?
So I dart forward, and I seemingly have a lot of control over this weapon. And so as I dart forward and sort of force them to dodge with the spear part, the ribbon part wraps around their centers and then spins them kind of a crush spin. So he spins off and hits the wall and collapses.
Yeah, yes, exactly. As you do this, you see there are a bunch of people here, and Dixon stands up as you make this attack, and you see him like go to attack some of one of the other avian adversaries, and a couple other people are trying to also like put them at bay so that others can like stand up, and there's a lot of chaos going on now. You see that the other one that was in the hallway makes his way in, seeing, like, very close to you, seeing what's happening, and he is perturbed by what's going on in here as well as out there. But I will return to Quinn. What are you doing?
So Quinn just launched Liam up into the air, into the how many floors up did he launch him up?
You launched him. It's basically like 2.5 stories up, as like the
Okay.
gymnasium is a little bit taller than a normal building.
All right. So what he does, he looks up and he's like, "Don't worry, babe, I'm coming after you." And he'll head over to one of the cop cars, and he'll stand on the hood of it,
Mhm.
looks down at him like, "All right," and he will then reach over, cut a half of another cop car in half, grab that end, and then swing it down onto the other end of the cop car that he's on to launch himself up into the air. As he flies up into the air, as gravity starts to kick in and he starts to descend, he kind of like I don't know how to really explain it, but he's able to like slam himself up against the wall, slam his sword into it, and continuing the momentum that he was going, he starts running up along the wall, pulling the sword out of the wall, and starts running up along the side of the wall. And he keeps on going until he gets into that hole that he launched Liam into. And he continues running, and he kicks off the little ledge and lands on the wall right where Liam is at, right next to him, kicks off of it, and goes to grab Tara from this guy's grasp and swing his sword to slash the guy in the back.
Okay, so are you trying to kick some butt?
I am doing Daredevil.
Okay.
That's my move for this.
That's your move. You gotta pair that with something, because that just determines how cool it looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this attack with the kick some ass along with it.
Okay, cool.
Would you accept a combination defend someone to try for me to at the same time charge in with my whip to try to whip it around the sword and yank it out of the way so that
Ooh.
Quinn can pull Tara?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 9.
9 on your Daredevil. That's pretty good. That means that it looks pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. No big.
Yeah,
And
I just
you
add 1 + 1 to my next roll.
Correct. All right.
10, baby!
Hey, yo!
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna kick some ass while... Yeah, no, it was very cool. Sorry.
Yep. All right, so I add a +1 roll to it.
Yep.
That's an 11. Because I rolled a 10
Alright.
and I +1 to this 11.
So you're trying to deal damage and take something from your target, I assume?
Yeah. Yes, I am. That's my That's
okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah. So you grab at Tara as he is attempting to use her as like literally a human shield. And as you do, you can feel that she is a mere human being. And like if you pull too hard, you're gonna hurt her. But with Liam's defending, you are able to hit into him. And you are taking Tara from him, and Liam, you are able to distract enough so that he releases his grip on Tara, and he is going to slash at you because we are not defending, so he is going to do 1d3 damage to you.
To me,
This is me or Quinn?
To Quinn, as he is. And that is going to be a 2 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, so you pull Tara away. She's kind of like scared, like unsure of what's going on, not sure what's going on with you guys, but she kind of is like how are you holding her right now?
He's not even holding her like a princess carry. He has her right over his shoulder.
Okay.
Like he has her over his shoulder like this.
Yeah, she's like, Liam, you can kind of see from your angle, her eyes are wide, and she's like trying to like hold herself up on Quinn's back, but he's very strong and is very capable of holding her. And you see that the hunter he kind of like pulls back, and there's like a little bit of a slide as this happens, and he's kind of looks at the two of you, and he takes his blade and like puts it over his eyes again, and as he pulls it back, you see that he is transformed into his morphed visage. The Gamera mask, or Gigan mask, sorry, wrong one, both G's. On him, you see that his blade has changed slightly, and there is a razor blade on the side of it, almost like a chainsaw. And he, again, has that alien tech in one hand. There might be alien tech on him somewhere else. Hard to tell. He's all alien. And he kind of is ready for you guys.
At that, I'm going to fully, like, gracefully step in front of Quinn, who's holding Tara, and gesture with the whip. And when it goes out, the vine-like whip, there's several thorns that protrude from it. And when I gesture, the thorns enlarge and then into a long rapier. And that impact also causes all of the gold filigree, all of the beautiful vine detailing to look much more vicious. The cape grows longer, and the helmet, which looked like a beautiful flower, there are teeth that sort of close in around where the visor is, and there are two red eyes that activate. Beware nature's wrath, darling. You won't get another hit like that. And I'm going to essentially stand like ready to go to defend Quinn.
I love that.
Quinn will set Tara down, not looking at her. He'll tell her, run.
And she kind of just like, thank you so much. And she like touches your arm briefly and then runs away.
I had it in my head. It's like the least charismatic. It's like, thank you.
It's very Peggy Carter in Avengers.
When she's gone, Quinn turns to face the hunter, and he reaches down, and there's that destroy a belt buckle that he's all transformed. There's a lever on it that he pulls, and he slams it all the way over to the left, and the belt buckle opens up, like it like brightens up, and it like unlocks. And what it looks like is that, you know, in how Destroyer turns into his perfect form, that's the color it turns into. It turns into the perfect form color as the belt like kind of blossoms and opens up like a cocoon, almost opening up, and the armor on his body explodes off of him. As he's now, you see the armor's gone, but you see that underlayer of stuff, like of the remaining armor that's underneath. And one part of the armor, the chest piece, folds up and wraps around his face, making the perfect Destroyer helmet around his head completely. So now he looks like a more slimmed down, streamlined version of himself. No cape. The sword is still there, but it looks like he's now can move faster and a lot quicker than before.
As you do that, you see the hunter with his blade. He shifts it slightly, and as he does, he flips the coin that is inside of it, and you see it start rotating through different coins as it goes through, and it lands on what looks to be like a mammoth with tusks and a trunk sort of roaring out into the sky. And as it does, there's sort of a sheen that comes over him as his mask gets two little tusks that kind of come out, and he seems something has changed about him in this, but he still has the very metallic visage of Gigan, but he has added another power to himself. Downstairs.
All right, well.
Yes, and for anyone asking, this is Behemoth, the kaiju that looks like a big mammoth. He's a mammoth.
Mama.
Emma?
I'm sorry, it's pronounced Gammoth, and she's a queen.
Yes, she's a queen.
Mamoth.
Mammon. All right,
Mammon.
Vincent, you have shot. You see this avian adversary goes into the rec center. There's a lot of glass, so you can see all of these people have gotten up and are starting to fight or try to fight these avian adversaries. As there is one still in the doorway. Sawyer's taken out one already that is laying on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'd like to kick some more ass. And plus one. It's another 10.
All right, what do
Nice.
you want to do with it?
I'm gonna deal some damage and take something from my. Can I target the ones fighting the civilians?
You want to try to... you can, sort of force your target where you want them and try to throw them into his friends. Is that what you're thinking?
No, I want to establish myself as a threat. That they should be turning their attention to me and
Mhm.
not to their hostages.
Yeah, do you have a move for that? Someone has a move for
I wish. God, what I would give for a
You have the
taunt
goofball.
ability. Oh yeah, when you distract your opponents.
Mhm.
And again, plus armor. Okay. Could I distract them using kick some butt?
that. Yeah, you have to do a goofy antic, though. As per
Oh.
your move.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 10.
Okay.
So I get 1 armor to do this. He's essentially gliding through the air, pivots, his hands go to his hips, and he pulls the thrusters. They form into boomerangs. And he launches both of them towards the avian in the door. They glide past his head, and in that sort of comical "ha ha, you missed me," there is the sound of 2 gunshots as they don't arc in a parabola. They use the force of the air blasters to come back to him for the boomerang portion of the weapon, and they clock him in the back of the head.
Yeah, so you see this avian adversary puts his hand, like his wing on his chest and goes, like, makes a weird, like, rah, rah, rah noise as the, then it hits him. He kind of falls forward, his legs bend up behind him as he, like, lays out onto the ground. Roll your damage, I assume it's going to be enough, but it's a d6 when you are morphed and you're using your weapons.
Oh, it's a d6. Holy shit. So, 5?
Yeah, you definitely do enough to knock this guy out cold. There is the Tweety Bird sound that goes around his head as he falls to the ground. Sawyer, oh, go ahead.
As he catches them, he lands on a skip and skips into the gymnasium. Oh, avians, come out and play!
Perfect. Sawyer, you could see that your friend and some of your friends from the club are attempting to fight one of these avians. One of them gets like a cut on his like shoulder and chest as they peck down on him. You see another one kind of go flying. They are attempting to fight these things, and they are mere mortals. So what would you like to do?
Is there just one of them?
There's 2 of them left.
Okay, so what I do is I start spinning my bow staff around to complete my shift into full mode. And as I do, jet thrusters appear over my hands and over my legs. And then as I'm spinning, I do a flip up to start spinning in person, and then I ricochet around, trying to hit both of them, trying to wrap them up in ribbons and pull them out into the gymnasium.
God, that's the best thing I've heard all night. Yeah, go ahead and roll some. Either defend someone or kick some butt.
I think I'm going to defend someone, I think
Okay.
is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just get them out of here.
Yeah.
Vincent is watching this like next to a hostage, arms crossed. You know, I thought my power set was silly.
I got a 9.
Okay, out of 9, you defend them, but you take whatever damage they were going to take. So you are going to take 2 damage from this as you are ricocheting around the room, 1 from each of them. So if you have armor, that
I
is
have
going,
armor.
yeah, so that's going to negate it. And yeah, you slam into them, and you see these avians kind of get launched. There's like a shot where you see them go flying in the air. One of them falls into the weights and is like stunned for a second. The other one gets caught up in one of the pull machines. But the bros are fine, and they kind of like look at you as you do, I assume, a turtle spin on the ground and like kind of get up.
Oh yeah, no, I land spinning on my back.
Yeah.
Which, oh, turtles can't get off their back, and then I just spring back forward up on my legs.
Love
Full
that.
on ab crunch spring to my legs. Spin the spear with the ribbon around me, and then I slam it into the ground.
Yeah, and you see Dixon is kind of, he's the one who got cut across the shoulder, and he like looks at them, looks at you, and goes, "Thanks, man, that was crazy."
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right, everyone, let's go. Front door. Right, front door.
Back door.
Back door, everyone, back door. See, as these 50 individuals like push their way, they're stepping over the adversaries as they are trying to make their way out, but you have kind of sequestered the other 2 off to the side, so they have a chance to escape. Well done. Upstairs, Liam and Quinn, what are you doing?
We're about to fight a motherfucker.
Hell yeah,
Yup.
let's do it.
And now that I've got a long sword, not so different from Quinn's, I'm basically like, we're gonna duel this motherfucker.
Yeah. I think the way Quinn does is that he draws that sword that he always has, but because Destroyer has 3 horns, he reaches up and pulls out 2 more swords and takes one sword and puts it into his mouth.
There you fucking go.
Oh, sorry,
It's
you
so-
are wearing a mask.
No, yeah, no, the mouth, there's a mask and the mouth opens up like a Destroyer's jaws and it clamps down on top of it.
Okay,
That's
cool.
so fucking
That's
cool.
so cool. Okay. Pop off, sis.
All right. You want me to start?
Go right ahead and you can hear him talk normally even though the
Yeah.
sword is in his mouth.
It's not in his mouth.
Um, I'm going to dash forward to make the first strike.
Mhm.
And as I dash and leap through the air and try to swing down, this is where the swerve comes in as my blade disconnects and it's still a bladed whip a la Ivy from Soul Calibur
Mhm.
as I go into a full-on rope dart maneuver to try to land a mark hit on this hunter.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and roll and kick some butt, please.
All right. That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Ugh, that's a 5.
Okay, take your attitude.
I'll take it.
Yeah, as you come in with this, you see the his form kind of shifts a little bit as he like hunkers down. The blade tings off of him as he like throws a shoulder into you as you get closer and you're moving around. He like kind of quickly moves to you, throws a shoulder into you, and knocks you back, and you are going to be taking 2 damage from that.
Okay, got it.
A bajillion damage.
I think right after Quinn takes that hit and he is sent flying backwards, like Liam's sent flying backwards, Quinn rushes ahead, sticks one arm out and links his arm with Liam's.
Mhm.
So and then he spins upon himself to reduce like the velocity of Liam getting sent flying backwards to kind of set him upright back onto his feet. And he launched, and using that like centrifugal force, he launches himself forward. And he holds both the 2 swords in his hands on his side as one, so that one sword in his mouth. And he goes for like a triple slash using all 3 blades as he not only just like swings the 2 blades down, but he slams that 3rd blade in his mouth up against the guy's neck as he does the slash.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it, please.
Okay. Oh boy, that is a 7.
Okay, so you can pick one from the list, or you
Yep.
want to deal damage to him?
I'm gonna deal damage to him, yeah.
Okay, as you do so, you see that coin in his blade. He's not even touching it anymore. It shifts as it does, and you can see that there is what looks to be some sort of animal, like dinosaur-like thing with a lot of teeth on it, and there are spikes around the edge of it. And as he does so, you see him, you slice at him. You roll your damage for me.
Okay. It's a 3.
Okay. So you do your damage to him, and as you do, he like kind of takes the hit, turns with it, and you can see on his back are a load of spikes that have formed from this, and you are going to take 3 damage as these spikes explode off of him like a grenade, and you are going to take damage from that. Anybody have a guess to who this is? A dinosaur-like creature with spikes?
A pterodactyl.
It's a classic.
Uh,
It's Anguirus. Thank you. There's a great scene where Anguirus is fighting with Godzilla, and he's fighting King Ghidorah, and Godzilla gets knocked down, and Anguirus clamps onto one of Ghidorah's necks, and he goes flying up in the air with Anguirus just clamped onto his neck, and then Anguirus falls down and just like lands on his back on the ground. It's great. Watch classic kaiju movies, everybody.
They're really good.
All right. Back. Oh yeah, Liam,
Yeah.
sorry. Did you already do your thing? You did.
no,
Yes, yeah.
I did a thing, so yeah.
Alright.
Do that.
Yeah.
Vincent and Sawyer, you guys, everyone is still filing out at this point, but you have this half of the room to yourselves. So there are still 2 avian adversaries here. And what would you like to do?
Vincent turns to Sawyer. You want to head topside and help the other 2 take care of the hunter? I think I can take care of these guys.
You got it. And I jump up and just start spinning to spin up to the open window.
Thank you! Gosh, yes!
You see what looks like he turns into a UFO as this sort of spin is happening. The light on him kind of like angles out and stretches as he like hovers up into the ceiling.
I need to know though. Okay, because this is important. Is Sawyer like putting his arms out and T-posing and spinning, or does he lay on his back and then fully spins and fly away? Because they're both ridiculous looking, but I need to know
I
specifically.
mean, the more dignified version of this is
on
his
the
breakdance
back,
kick.
arms out, full spin.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
like cartwheeling but flat.
Yeah. It's like a flat cartwheel. It's amazing.
God, it's perfect. I love it. It's exactly how I pictured it in my head.
All right.
This entire
I wanna
scene.
burst up through, and then slam down, like come straight down against the hunter. Now that I'm coming up.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you, Liam and Quinn, you see the floor basically explode up as a spinning ball of light is coming through. And as that light sort of slows and solidifies, you see that your friend Sawyer is in that light as he makes an attack on this hunter.
Get him, babe.
That is a 7.
Okay, pick one from the list, please.
I want to force the target where I want them. I want to, because I know, like, I can see the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Is in the front seems sort of much more weaker.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that the front is fully exposed to those 2. So I want it to seem like he has to turn to defend against the attack against me.
Okay. All right, you do so, and as you do, you see that coin is going to shift again as he, a laser beam of like what looks to be heat energy comes out of his mouth. You are going to take 4 damage from this as he, the coin looks like, again, a little dragon guy with sort of a horn coming out the front and really big, like almost elephant ears. This is Baragon, and he's my favorite. He first appeared in Baragon versus Frankenstein. Look it up. It's wild.
There's also some adorable behind-the-scenes footage of that movie too.
Yeah. All right. But yes, you do push him back, and he kind of has like he takes his arm on his chest as he like has stumbled back, and has his like sword by his side, and you see that he's kind of looking at each of you, noticing that you are all different than the last time he saw you. All right, RJ, got some birds
Vincent?
to take care of.
I'd like to paint this in the most farcical sense possible. Vincent and the avians are standing like shoulder to shoulder, watching Sawyer just take off,
Mm-hmm.
just utterly befuddled.
They're like tilting their heads to the side and like.
Vincent like turns his head to look at one of the avians. The avian turns his head to look at him, and then Vincent just raises a fist like he's about to punch them, and the avian flinches, and Vincent goes, 2 for flinching. Pap, pap.
All right, you can take an attitude for that. I like that. Okay. You're gonna kick some butt?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick some butt.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's a 13.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll your damage, assuming you're doing damage.
Yeah, that is also 5.
Okay. And you're just punching him?
It is a singular punch that jettisons him towards the auditorium wall, and it's like total top half through the drywall,
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
slumping on the other side.
Perfect. Are you going to dodge or you gotta, yeah, you're gonna dodge his attack? His counterattack?
Damn, can I
Because
just pick...
he goes down in 1, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll dodge it.
Okay. Alright, you
It's
got.
just a real quick blow, and his first
Yeah.
like, huh?
Yeah, you see. I would make a roll to see if he wants to run away, but that is not how this game works. So, upstairs, there's 3 of you. There's the hunter. What are you doing?
I want to try once again to kick some ass. My idea is to bring my whip back into long rapier form
Mhm.
to charge through. The moment that Sawyer appears and seems distracted, I want to see if I can get a mark hit straight through the shoulder.
Mhm.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 attitude point to bring that to a 10.
All
Yes.
right. Well, would you like to deal damage and avoid an attack, or what are you doing?
I would actually like to deal damage and take something from my target.
Okay.
I want those coins that he is constantly activating, if possible.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So as you go to attack him, you can see those coins are filtering through. And what do you do to attack him? I'm sorry.
The blade is going straight into his shoulder, like pec muscle.
Ooh. Okay. He is shifting through these, and as your blade, you take your blade through the coin slot of his weapon, pierce his shoulder. How much damage are you doing?
It's a D6.
Yep.
3.
Okay. And as you retract your sword, a coin flips out, and you are able to catch it. And you can see on this coin, what looks to be sort of a robotic humanoid face with a large fin up the back.
We dodged the bullet, y'all. We dodged the bullet. We would have got fucked up if he transformed into that, y'all. I'm telling you.
It's Jet Jaguar, not Ultraman.
No, don't listen to her. Jet Jaguar will fuck shit up, all right? It knows math.
He can program himself to get bigger, guys. He can program himself to get bigger.
He knows math, all right? We're fucked.
I mean, I can do the same thing, and no one applauds me.
That's different. That's different. That's how you get kicked out of. That's how you get kicked out of the public spaces, RJ. We told you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have this coin, you have done your damage, and he is going to attack you back. As he sees, like, you pull your sword back, and he, like, looks to his coin and looks to his sword and looks to you. You see him, like, do sort of a swipe up as he is going to attack you for 2 damage.
I got it.
All right. And you see him take a step back as you do this, because that was not something he was expecting from this fight. All right, Quinn and Sawyer, what's up?
Oh no, they're smarter than they look.
How hurt is Liam?
How hurt is Liam?
Yeah, how hard is Liam?
Liam is. I just had it. Sorry. I've taken 4 total.
All right. In comms, I will say that move was incredible. You've got this. I'm running back up. And I'm going to use my pep talk move. So you can either take an attitude or clear 1d3 damage.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna clear a D3 for sure. Because I've got 2 attitude right now. That would be 2. So I'm back down to 2 damage taken.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Sawyer?
And I will launch back on my back and spin and sort of hover around looking for another opening.
Love it. Love it. If you want, there is not a move for this, but I can, because you are you're doing Vincent's job of doing sky coverage. You can give +1 to Quinn on his attack if you tell him. Actually, why don't you do me a favor and roll? Let's get the 411. So this is going to be
Okay.
plus weird to see if you can get any information from him.
Alrighty. I have to look up what my weird is because I've never used it.
Or it could be sharp if you're observing the situation.
Sharp is worse.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay, on a 7, you ask the producer a question, they'll give you a truthful answer, but you might not like it.
Seeing the coin come out, do I see that? Do I understand? It's multiple coins that are existing in the same space?
Yeah, so it's kind of like Ben 10, where he can it's all within the sword. So it's not like you could pick getting the coin out of there very difficult. But it seems to be there was some way that Liam was able to extract it from there, a physical way to do so as it was changing. So there might be a second before it locks in, because you know that your coins are very connected to you, and it's a very personal thing, so there is that connection aspect.
My question is, do I think, given that we were just on Monster Island, that there's a way for us to connect to the coins to get them disrupted so that his powers are unreliable?
Ooh, I'm gonna say not when they're connected to him, because there is that bond there, but Liam has grabbed a coin, and it's more of a, not like you can activate it because you're holding the gun sort of thing. These are still celestial beings. You need to kind of get permission to do something like that. You guys all went through a process of connecting with your kaiju and stuff. This coin has been connected to something it was a forced connection. So it's probably pretty pissed about that, and Liam, given a conversation, might be able to use that power, probably very briefly, and not connect it to yourself, because again, that'd be a forced connection, and you, 1, don't know how to do that, 2, don't want to do that. So it'd be a mutual respect thing at that level.
Mini Zords from Wild Force.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to relay everything that I saw to the group.
So I'm gonna give Liam a +1 forward for that one, because the information was mostly for him. So Quinn, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kick some ass because Liam gave me a nice little opening, so I'm gonna go in and go for another attack.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean he has multiple medallions?
That is a 10.
All right. What would you like to do?
I would like to deal some damage, and also I would like to defend myself.
Okay. Yeah, you are able. What does your attack look like?
The way he attacks is that he's attacking with the two swords that are in his hand, but the way he's defending himself, he's using the sword that's in his mouth to block any attack that comes in his way. So like, if he goes with the hunter swings the sword, Quinn just turns his head, and that sword in his mouth blocks against that sword that is coming in, and there's like a surprising amount of strength behind it as he holds it at bay and goes for the counter slash with his two swords.
All right, roll
Oh,
your
my
damage,
dice.
please.
Where my dice go? Roll another one. Ooh, that's a 4.
All right. You cut down into him. All right. And as you do so, you see him adjusting again that coin, kind of without him having to do anything. And you see what looks to be some sort of bug-like creature. And that looks to be big eyes, 2 antennae, and then one horn that comes out that has like 4 spikes on the end of it on this coin. As he is attempting, this astral sort of spike comes out of his head as he like tries to hit you with it. It bounces off your sword, and that attack is nullified.
Aha.
All right. Vincent. Or Liam, did you go? No, you
I
did.
think
Yeah, you got the coin.
I did the coin.
Yeah, okay. Vincent.
I think it's about time for Vincent to regroup with the party. Gonna kick some ass for the
Okay.
last time on this avian. I got a 9,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna deal damage, but take some.
Okay. You're gonna take 1 damage as he flails at you, attacking you back.
But my armor blocks it, so it's no damage. Ha ha ha. What this looks like is just there's a small break in the action of like swords and coins being exchanged. As Vincent rounds the corner, he has the avian in a headlock, and he has a rolled up pamphlet in one hand and is slowly like hitting the avian over the head over and over as he's watching everyone like heavily breathing and scoping each other out. Hey guys, what did I miss? Boink, boink, boink.
Okay. So your armor resets after you take damage. So, with that hit, it took it down, but with that goofball move, I will allow you to take 1 armor back. As you do that, as you round the corner, you see that he is looking towards each of you, and seeing that you are all, one, more powerful and more cohesive as a team. And he is going to, you see him like take out something from his back, which looks to be, again, some sort of alien tech before the next attack.
I would like to propose something to the group.
I do.
I want to do a team up where we all kick some ass
Hell yeah.
right before this thing activates. I'll spend 1 attitude and everybody can do it.
Mhm.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, so you are trying to do a team move. This is not a combined, this is just a team move. I'm looking it up. Team powers.
I'm looking
I
at
don't know if there is a team move in this one, is there?
Work together.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
together.
works. There you go. Okay. Yes. So when everyone's working together, it means the same move. Team members spend 1 attitude to make a result. The result count for everyone who rolled. So anyone who would like to, we can have 1 or 2 people roll for this attack, and then everyone else can spend 1 attitude to make it count for everyone who rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
And if there is a negative effect, that is going to affect
Yep.
everyone.
I rolled. I got an 11.
Okay. All right.
I'll spend an attitude for that.
I'll spend it.
I'll
All
spend an attitude for that.
All
Mhm.
right, so you all are doing an attack with this. Go ahead and roll your damage, as he is very vulnerable to this. Everyone's gonna roll damage on this. You're all
shit.
you are spending
Oh.
an attitude to do an attack together.
Good luck.
I got a 3.
4.
4.
4.
Hell
5.
yeah. What does this look like as you guys are working together as a team? Sawyer is taking the lead on this as he rolled it. So what does Sawyer do first?
So I've been spinning around,
Mhm.
and I spin in the ribbon unfurling from around my body to come around, and so as I spin in, I wrap around the arm that's holding the sword and pull it back.
Mhm.
And then I start spinning around the back, just kind of keeping his arm pulled back to allow others to get a cleaner shot in.
Okay, who's next?
I think what Quinn does is he takes a stance holding those 3 swords as Sawyer is wrapping them up in ribbons, and he brings both swords up and then twists his head and swings all 3 swords at the same time. And when he swings, the force of the blade creates a small like typhoon that grows out and catches the hunter in it, and it just spins and is constantly juggling the hunter in the air with this like small little like mini typhoon that he has made in there, just like keeping them up, launch them up in the air so Sawyer can continue juggling them up in the air with the ribbons.
Okay.
In the middle of the typhoon, there is this trail of red from the neon scarf as Vincent is riding the gale inside of it, just peppering him with machine gun fire from inside the typhoon.
All right.
I am going to use my sword and implant it into the ground and then cause it to shoot up and extend. So I fly up, whirl around a couple of times to summon it back. So I'm above the hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to spear him straight back into the ground after having all of these attacks lift him up as one final Sephiroth strike. Into
Perfect.
Oh, we
there.
Ragnaroked him! Hell yeah!
There is, you crack the ground underneath you, bending beams as this alien goes crashing through the ground. He lands in a pile, kind of seemingly like he's very disturbed from this. And as he's sort of like trying to get a hold of himself, you see him sort of reaching over to his arm. And as he does, you, as Kaiju Kommados, notice that he activates his mech.
Uh-oh.
And that is where we're going to go on break.
Wait, no, I summoned a bunch of eagles carrying nukes on him.
We are going to be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go in a place unless it is to grab a drink, grab a food, grab a friend. We'll be right back. We'll see you in a bit. Bye! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, that's sorry. We're not starting. Welcome back.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm warm. I just noticed how red I am. But we are back. As the kaijus are sort of on the second story of this rec center, you see in the distance, but not quite as far away as it probably should seem, within the campus, a large mech has appeared, and it looks like a large humanoid with taloned toes, a tail with spikes on the end of it, like a weapon, and then it has spikes going all the way up. There are 4 sets of wings on its back, a strong, thick neck, and sort of a bird-like face with clampers on the side. It has a horn off the top that has razor blades on it, and on the ends of its arms are 2 sets each of what look to be chainsaws. And as you guys are seeing this happen, through the windows, through the hole in the ceiling, you see somehow the hunter like jumps in the air, and he's somehow in, because that's how it always works, and he is behind in this mech. People are screaming. Yeah, right, just shoot him out of the air. People are screaming. Everything looks a lot smaller as he comes into frame, and he is on campus right now. What are you guys doing?
I could take it.
In a fight, right?
Yeah, in a fight. Yeah, I could take that thing.
Yeah, okay.
He starts stretching up there a little bit, limbering up.
Yeah, no, just go ahead, just as you are right now. I'm kidding. Let's get our
I was
fucking
joking, too.
kaiju. How about that? Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were actually serious. All right.
All right. You guys call upon your kaiju mechs in some sort of different way than you shift in a fury of hand movements and poses. And you do so. Who wants to, does someone want to start describing their personal mech?
I'll go.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
Quinn.
All right. So Quinn is the Sixth Ranger.
Mhm.
How does Sixth Ranger usually summon their mech? Gotta play a musical instrument. He reaches behind him and he pulls out the sword. He flips the sword around and it turns into a guitar, and he starts playing a really sick riff. And the portal opens up, and you look up, and the portal is also connected to Monster Island. And you see the portal above Destroya. Destroya looks up, flies up through the portal, and he flies on the other end. You see Destroya flies out over the city, scoops in and eats Quinn. And then and then you see the Destroyer slowly like land on the ground, and then metal plating forms over its body as it turns into the Zord standing there. So you see a gigantic mechanized Destroyer in the middle of the city that just roars.
All right. Who's next?
Vincent takes out a key fob as he watches all of this happen and then clicks it twice. The volcano on Monster Island slowly starts opening up like a missile silo hatch, and a mechanized Rodan, like missile shaped, is pointed upward into the air as he still like T-minus 10 seconds liftoff before
It's Manila.
launching into the
10,
stratosphere,
9.
using the curve of the globe to reach Boston in record time. And Vincent steps off of the roof and salutes Sawyer and Liam as he is picked up by the mechanized Rodan rocket.
You see Manila on Monster Island with a headset on, with a mic, and he's just like saluting. Rodan, like,
For some reason, the Star Fox, the dun,
Yes! Yeah.
dun,
All right,
Where
Liam.
you want to go next?
Sure.
All right.
I do like this very intricate floor routine of a bunch of cartwheels and kicks and flips, and then I flip up in the air and start doing the weird spin as coming over the horizon a much larger UFO looking thing appears and then launches in. So it's got these giant sort of like turtle shell wings that are sticking out. In the back 2 legs are just pure jet engines, and the mouth is wide open, and it slides in, and I just spin in and then lock in, and it closes its mouth, and then we just start spinning together and then land in this giant, literal, almost really way too realistic looking turtle with tusks. And I land moving poorly, but heavily armored.
Yeah.
It cuts to Liam, and it's like painfully obvious that this is just the footage of the Zord summoning. It's not like for this scene. It
Yeah,
just cuts
yeah.
to a completely different building.
Yeah.
He stands on top of a tower, holds a rose in his hand, and then throws it down so it lands into the grass. And you watch as from that rose, immediately under it, this huge mound appears, and immediately under the rose, the jaws of Biolante form and close around as the form itself appears. And I fully think Liam is ostentatious enough to just like twirl in the air, land on top of it, and then just sink down into Biolante.
And to be clear, this is the crocodile version, not the flower version. Yes. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, it is a mound. Not a lot of legs on this guy. But you in your mech forms are quite a bit smaller than this large creature. Would you like to combine your mechs? Everyone's spending 1 attitude
Hell
point
yeah.
to do so. Okay.
Yup.
So what is the operation of order of operations? What part does each one make up?
I think the Rodon like folds in half to form the chest, right? That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
The head goes back somehow.
The
Love
wings
that.
folding over to form like the breastplate.
Everything in Gamera goes into the full shell as the shell comes back down and latches onto the back to be able to be used either as a back armor or as a shield.
Okay.
I think that Biolante's Zord version is maybe the most like natural version, in that it's not very metal. It's purely vines. It's purely nature. I like the idea that the huge maw opens and like a full-on symbiote wave, it just leaps at the combination and then splits to attach as arms, and perhaps legs. I don't know what Quinn, what Destroya is going to make up, but
So, because Historia is like a upright, like humanoid kind of thing, but it has little stubby legs, but it has like little stubby arms. The arms and legs retract up into the body, but the head remains. And I think when the arms attach to it, the legs attach to it, the back plate attaches. But when the chest plate of Rodan attaches to it, I think whatever part of Rodan remains comes up and around as the head of Destroyer opens up completely, and the I guess like maybe like the beak of Rodan locks into place, and the head comes back around, making a more like intricate looking head, but like more humanoid instead of kaiju looking. So it kind of completes the look.
Okay, I love that. I have a special treat for you all. As within season 1 of Kaiju Kommados, the Kaijus had a theme song, and so do you as the Kaiju Kommandos Special Ops team. So as this combination is happening, you all somehow, through everything, hear, oh boy, this. Whenever you're, roll 20, please. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Everyone, it's not working for me, so I have to do a thing. Okay. They're listening to it. Y'all will hear it in a second as I pull it up. Here we go. I'm going to have to adjust the volume for sure. It's always the cool things. As your mechs start combining together, the roar of Gigan is heard over you, standing before you in this grand gesture. He has his buzzsaw arms out. His eye is locked on you as his red visor begins to glow. Your mechs combine together, and you take a stance with Violente's arms. You have your turtle shell on your back, Destroya's head on top, and this body made out of Rodan. You all maneuver, you are in your cockpit together, all making your kaiju shift forms, and you strike a pose at the end as your mech comes and reaches up to the sky.
Why do we do that every time? It's so weird.
because apparently it's a part of the manual. We have to do it.
Yeah.
It just happens. It comes like a muscle instinct at this point.
It's the locking mechanisms to make sure everything is connected together as a whole. Like the manual goes through it.
I don't question it.
All right, you stand before Gigan, both towering above the city. You are currently on campus. There's a lot of civilians, there's a lot of buildings. What do you guys want to do?
We should
I
take
think
this somewhere
that
less-
Rodan and camera should fire up all rockets. We shoot forward and scoop it off the ground and find a desert set somewhere.
Good idea.
We're gonna have to dump the tea in the harbor.
A
So-
desert set,
Yeah.
specifically set, is hilarious.
Yeah, because that's where we are taking them.
All right. Why don't you go? Someone go ahead and roll me a defend someone as you are trying to save the city. That is a fit roll. So who do we think wants to do that?
My fit is plus 2.
Better than mine.
Mine is 2 as well.
Okay. Do you want to do? I'll do it. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. Woohoo! That is a 10.
All right. You do so successfully defend them, and nobody gets hurt. You guys, the rockets start to launch up and somehow are not damaging any of the buildings around you. And you launch forward, and you guys start to you crash into Gigan in the center as you start to push him away from the city, away from the coastline. And as you do, Gigan is flailing his arms, trying to attack you, but you are too close to him. He's coming out, it's hitting the turtle shell behind you, and you land in sort of an open area. Somehow you're in a desert with no buildings around. The plants are all like foot high, and there's like little hills around you. And you successfully maneuvered Gigan away from the city. Well done.
And the quality of the film specifically for these scenes is a little worse.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
A little more blurry.
They hold
Yeah.
the pose a little too long for the
Yeah,
dub.
yeah. All right. Well done. You've done it. What would you like to do next?
Sorry, bringing up the mech team power.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you guys can do all the things. You always work together on this, so you can choose somebody to roll for it. If you guys want to do more than one thing, we make it fit within the scene. Your main goal, I assume, is to take down Gigan and destroy this mech. However
like
you want to do that, pop off.
So 2 armor, 1 d6.
You
I'd like
can
to
get the 411 with trying to figure out how this mech works, or like trying to find its weaknesses, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what I would
I'd say
like
that's
to do.
probably a good spot to start.
Yeah,
for sure.
different scanning on it.
Okay. You're gonna be doing. Are you doing research, or are you looking at the alien or magical tech? Are we rolling plus weird or plus sharp, and who's doing it?
I could do it because let me see. My weird's pretty good.
All right. So we're looking at this alien tech.
Sometimes I wish roll 20 wouldn't roll 20.
Well, you can't always get what we want.
I know. That is going to be a 9.
Okay. Ask me a question. I'll give you the truthful answer, but you might not like it.
Let's see. We know what they want. We know what they're kind of planning. Yeah. Does this Zord have any particular weaknesses, like a glowing red spot on it, or a glowing blue spot where I have to climb up it and sink my sword?
A large gushing eyeball that you have to shoot. I understand. You do see that, I mean, you guys have knowledge of your own mechs and how they work. You know, this is a question I've always been curious about. Where are you guys in your mech? Are you in the head? In the chest?
I think it's a chest. I think it's a head thing, maybe.
I'm in the head.
We're all. God damn you!
Happy Pride. Yes. So you guys know that the alien himself is probably sitting in the head. There you see the bright red visor over his eyes. The rest of him very mechanical. It looks like he's like pretty well put together, but you know that the way mechs work, any of the limbs are probably like the connection points are probably pretty like the most unstable parts of it. They have to be able to maneuver. So
I was gonna ask Ross, is it like a bridge situation where we're all in one place, or is it cockpits where we're all in different?
I
parts?
see where we're
I
all
feel like all of us in the same spot.
Okay.
I'm a fan of.
Okay.
Okay.
target the joints. That's probably the best place to start.
Mhm.
What's our weapon situation looking like for this?
If you let me play with the weapon time, if you let me.
Go for it.
Okay. Unless the GM has to do something before I do something.
I was just gonna say he revs up his chainsaws, and you can see them maneuvering around his hands. I put a picture of it in the chat if anybody wants, who doesn't know what Gigan looks like. And you see that laser, the eye begins to glow red as he is charging up for an attack.
Quinn sees this about to happen, and he activates Rodan's weapon system. So then you see the mech reaches behind and pulls out these two mech-sized revolvers, and it runs at the other mech, and it swings under to do like a Devil May Cry kind of like trick style move, as it does like a flip in the air and does like fires the guns down at it, swings around
Make
it,
it
fires.
rain.
Yeah, he's doing all that really cool stuff. As I would like to use my ability, Daredevil.
Okay.
Ooh, double sixes.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I get an attitude and I get a +1 to my kicks and match roll.
It's cool as hell, guys.
Okay, so that is a 10.
Okay, what would you like to do on your 10? You're doing damage?
I would like to deal some damage to it.
Okay.
I get 2, right?
Yep.
I deal some damage and I guess maneuver it where I want it to be. I guess I wanted to try to, like, if we're in like a quarry area, I'm guessing maybe there's some like large rock mounds or something.
Yeah.
I would like to maneuver it so it's backed up against the wall, like slam it against it, and, like, keep it pinned up so it can't go anywhere.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
Okay. And we 56. That's a 4.
Okay, I am going to use one of his abilities when he grows giant, where you see your attack. You're using these guns to sort of maneuver yourself around him, and a shield comes up in front of him as you see that all those bullets sort of deflect off of him, and as they do, you see his laser eye shoot towards you, and your mech is going to take only 2 damage, so it's going to negate it with the armor that you have. But that laser kind of like shoots into your shoulder piece here, and you see it go flying up into the sky, and there's like a little hole in the clouds as it shoots through that. But you do push him against the back or its back is kind of up to like this random mountain rock face that is here. And he is kind of his wings kind of fold out a little uncomfortably if he was a living thing, but he's a robot, so it kind of just, you hear a kind of crack as that happens. And he like does that whole I got attacked thing as he revs up his chainsaws ready for your next one.
I have a question,
Yes.
Yes.
but it's not for the GM.
Mm.
It's for Jet Jaguar.
Mm.
Um,
What is one?
It's been bugging the shit out of me. I don't know. No, as basically as everybody is already absolutely killing it and putting this enemy on their heels, I'm gonna focus in on that coin.
Mhm.
And I imagine that it's very much similar to when we were on Monster Island with that mental projection,
Mhm.
where I'm like kneeling before Jet Jaguar,
Mhm.
and I just say, I understand that you were forced into an uncomfortable situation by our foe. I would not command. I would merely ask and beseech you and your help. If you were to aid us, I ensure your freedom to choose whomever you wish to grant your power to.
Okay. Do you have any attitude to spend?
No.
Okay.
One sec. I might have a thing for this.
Oh wait, I do because when I rolled Daredevil, I gain an attitude and I gain a +1 because I get critted on it.
So you could give attitude.
Yeah, could I?
Mhm,
Work.
Sure. You see that Liam is holding this coin in his hand in the cockpit as he seems to be like communing with it in some way. How do you assist him with this?
I think you see in that void area, you see Quinn's hand reaches on and places it on Liam's shoulder. Listen, I know I've been giving you shit all this time about you not being a leader and me just being me and who is also a pile of shit. But right now, I can admit it, you've been kicking ass with this. And I'm sorry I've been an ass to you all this time. For everything, too.
I appreciate that, Quinn. I also hope you know that's going to be so many bleeps when this goes into the editing process and they have to get it ready for TV.
No, yeah.
So, like, prepare for probably some conversations with the censor.
No, I get it.
It's okay. We can just redub his lines. He doesn't have lip flaps.
That is true. That is true.
Vincent's head pops out of the void. You get your attitude as you see Jet Jaguar is like just a little bit taller than you in this sense. Like he is not in his giant form in this void on Monster Island where you meet up with him. And he looks at you, nods his head, and he turns around, and when he does, he begins to grow in size, and as he does, he programs himself to get bigger, and the rest of you, from behind your mech, you see Jet Jaguar appear, and he does a fighting move, looks to you, does another move, and then gets ready for an attack on Gaiyan. He is going to rush forward, and he is going to what he does is he moves forward, he kind of ducks under one of these blade attacks, and he grabs him under both arms and pulls him out like this, so his blade hands, and he is exposed. I'm going to give you guys a +1 forward as Jet Jaguar is, what is it? So, where you hold him?
Rear naked choking.
Yeah, he's going to choke hold him.
It's the full Nelson.
Full Nelson,
Full
thank
Nelson.
you, that's what it is.
It's okay. I know my role.
Come on, wrestling boy. Tell us wrestling.
That's why.
All right, let's
I mean, I
chop
would.
the fuck out of it.
But wait,
I mean,
And with this, he cannot attack you back. So, what would you like to do?
I
I kind of
mean,
want to big boot him.
oh yeah.
yeah.
Or I apologize to the stunt coordinator of this fucking Sentai.
No,
Either
this is when we get the budget for at least one CGI scene.
Yeah.
oh that it's either a sweet
still
chin music or a
shitty.
shining
No,
wizard.
yeah.
Can we shining wizard this guy.
Yes.
God.
All right, who's rolling it?
Would you allow a rule of cool as opposed to fit?
There is the ability to do a move. You get 1 as an ultimate attack, which, at least your ultimate attack, it gets an automatic 10+ when you're kicking butt. Would you like to use it now?
I'd say this is probably the
He
biggest
isn't hurt
opportunity.
at this point. So if you want to use it as like your finishing move, that's cool too. But it's up to you.
Oh,
guys.
fair enough.
Okay.
We can wait for the finishing.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying.
I'll roll
I can try it. My fit isn't the best, but I can give it a shot. Yeah. That is a 7.
Okay. He's not doing damage to you, so you can do damage to him. Someone roll me a d6, please.
Yeah. 5.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. You, who's describing this move? Because I'm not familiar.
All right. Do we want a Shining Wizard? Or do we want to use my actual move, which was a bicycle knee to the chin?
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like
Okay.
that.
So, as Jet, this is fucking weird. It like just hit me. What's happening? Okay. As Jet Jaguar has him. Yeah.
Godzilla doing power moves in the background.
No.
He's not here.
Our mech dashes forward and gains speed, and then leaps through the air, and then pushes that knee out so that the point clocks right across the chin, full on straight forward. And then as it and Jet Jaguar fall back, land and then roll and then come back up ready for another attack.
All right. Yeah, you see that lower jaw of the beak. It malfunctions a little bit as it kind of like goes off kilter, and he stumbles back, and it's like, you know, they slow it down 20%, so it's not like whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just like whoa, 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 as he moves back.
Inside, if it did the zoom in on the cockpit, you just see
Yeah,
with
he's, like,
sparks going
doing
everywhere.
God, I fucking love this game. Yeah, and Jet Jaguar, it like moves off to the side. He's next to you, and he kind of looks to you to see what's next.
I'll leave it to you guys.
Is there a taunt?
Is there a taunt?
Is there a taunt move? Yeah.
I mean, you can make drama.
Sure. Is this guy on open comms?
Sure. They're all connected. They're all kaiju. Provoking someone with your words or actions.
Not only did you decide that it was a good idea to invade Earth, you decided it was a good idea to come to Boston, of all places, where the people can fuck you up. Brother, we hurt people around here.
All right. What do you want to roll for this? Because it says roll with the trait that you best think fits the situation.
God, either
Weird.
or cool.
It has to be weird.
It's weird if it's Florida Man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Ooh. Double fives and 2 is 11.
All right. You gain 2 attitude with this as he kind of shakes his head, and like clicks his buzzsaws together. The sparks go flying as he's pissed off that you have told him about a city he knows nothing about.
Well, he knows one thing. He's gonna get his ass kicked here.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you piss him off. You see, as he sort of like launches up off the ground and begins to fly towards you. His buzzsaws, like he's fully flat in the air, and his buzzsaws are out towards you specifically. So what are you guys gonna do?
Jet Jaguar, quick, do math.
He calculates it in his head.
Wow, thanks for the key change at that.
Yeah, really.
Who hasn't gone yet?
I think as he's flying up in the air, the vines reach back and wrap around the shell, so it becomes a sort of weird yo-yo attack, and then takes it and whips it out so that the shell is spinning to hit it and then can be retracted right back.
Okay, someone needs to make a shell joke, but go ahead and roll to kick some butt, please.
What the?
Oh, shell shocked.
I was gonna say shell, yeah, but that also looks really good.
Cowabummer.
Oh God! Manila back on the island says that.
Well,
Smash up the Manila.
bummer, dudes.
Hey Manila, this is where our university once was. Cow a bummer, dude.
What'd you roll?
I got a 10 total with that.
All right. Would you like? What would the 2 things that you'd like to do?
I will deal damage and avoid the counterattack.
Nice.
Okay.
With the yank of the yo-yo back as it's coming down.
Yeah. So roll your damage, please.
3.
All right. All right. Yeah, you, this yo-yo hits and kind of like, you can see Jet Jaguar move as you do this, and the yo-yo hits Gigan as he is flying in, and you see him kind of tilt off to the side as he has been, shifted off course, and Jet Jaguar comes in and he grabs, Gigan's legs and starts swinging him in the air above his head, and he is going to, line you up for a 1-2 as he throws Gigan at you, for you guys to get a +1 forward on the next kick some butt if you want to take him, kick him while he's in the air. Who hasn't rolled yet?
I'm thinking. Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay,
was that
okay.
distracting?
If we're setting up with the whole wrestling theme, as the Gigan gets flung right at us, the robot turns around and hits him with an RKO out of nowhere.
Okay, go ahead and roll,
Yeah.
please.
Don't worry, I'm already finding an RKO. Just post in our group
Thank you,
so
I appreciate
LB knows
it,
what
yeah.
we're talking
Thank
about.
you.
It's
Thank
very.
you.
It's also very Evan Bourne versus RKO style of RKO.
Yep.
That is a 9.
All right. Do you want to do damage?
Yeah, I'll do damage to it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage, please. It's a d6.
I've got the funniest
5.
shit.
I can't play this without sound. Please describe to me what it is.
Basically, as Gigan's coming down face first,
Yep.
run up, hook arm around the head so that when you land, it like jostles the hell out of your neck.
Ugh. Yeah, you see that connect, like the very thick connection of his neck is as he like his head goes flying back. He goes flying back and he lands and he does a little bounce. Arms are flailing as he is on the ground, and you see him stand, his arm over his chest in the universal sign of "I'm almost done." What would you guys like to do?
It's time for the finishing move.
I look over at Liam. It's time for give him the 1, 2, 3.
Could I got something really funny?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's hear it.
Spend an attitude to initiate.
No, you just do it. You'll just get
Oh, you
one.
just
We could just do it.
Jet Jaguar is prowling the edge of the arena like a referee. There is a moment where Gigan turns his head to look at Jet Jaguar, and our mech reaches behind a mountain and pulls out a steel chair.
Go. Keep going. Keep going.
Is everyone okay with this?
No, I'm
Steel
gonna
chair?
let Kujo suffer for a bit.
Is everyone cool with the steel chair?
I will never escape the wrestling fight.
You all started
I'm
this.
sorry, we've been talking about it all night.
All right.
We had a yo-yo.
All right.
We had
All
a
right.
pile driver. Are we cool with this, or we want
All right,
to?
I've got something.
Oh wait, hold on.
I have a thing to add to it.
Sure.
So, Sawyer reaches over to a panel that's got just like this weird handle, and he screams, "Let it rip!" And I pull it, and the Gamera shell detaches off. The mech jumps on it, and then it starts super spinning as it courses straight down, chair out, letting us rip. We're gonna Beyblade this bitch.
Someone roll damage.
I need that audio.
please.
I need that audio. I need the audio of Greg saying, "We're gonna Beyblade this bitch."
Someone clip that, please.
I'm gonna buy a beer after this. That is 6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah. How do you take out Gigan, man?
There is just the most anticlimactic thum, as the steel chair at Mach 3 whips across Gygax's face. He is-
Gigan.
Not Gygax, not Studio Gygax. Gygan's
Gary
face.
Gygax is here somehow.
I imagine there is like
Deserves
this
it, but still.
moment of befuddlement because there was like no damage, and then an atomic blast goes off in his face.
Yes, the mech goes.
I was gonna say if fuck it. Okay, indie wrestlers out there, if you're gonna swing a chair, swing the fucking chair. All right, swing. You gotta make contact. You gotta swing it like it's a chair, like you're trying to hurt somebody, because that's like half impact. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna mute.
It's a lot easier to deflect if you fully sell the chair hit, please.
The explosion goes off. Gigan goes flying back, and as he lands, explosions off the ground. There's somehow fireworks in it. It explodes off, and you see left behind is the husk of this mech, and it is no longer moving. You and Jet Jaguar turn around as it's happening and strike a pose with the explosion going off in the background.
It's spinning the chair. Spinning the chair on like the backrest portion with our palm on like one of the legs, like a top. It's 102. Wait, what was it? It's 100. It's 100 years too soon for you to take us on. You should take a seat instead.
Jesus.
Amazing. Oh, goodness me.
Has there ever been an
Jet
instance
Jaguar looks at the group of you. You see him give you a salute, like a 2-finger salute, as he do, and then disappears, and the coin in your hand rests.
Liam puts his hand on.
Thank you.
Puts his hand on Liam's shoulder. I hope you keep that coin around. You never know, it may pop up. Looks towards camera.
Nah. Not my choice. It's up to him. So if we go back to Seoul, I bring the coin and I say, let them choose.
Yeah.
Before we go,
Don't designate someone.
Can
Oh,
we
go ahead.
go try to get the other coin?
Yes,
Can we-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
We're
in
gonna- we'll
Oh,
rescue
get the other coins. I was
from
gonna
the-
say, double
Yeah.
tap the hunter.
Yeah, you see, as you get inside, the hunter has sort of turned to jelly, as he has died and his form has, it's
Discorporated.
Yeah, exactly. You see his blade off to the side. There are other alien tech items as well as those coins. There are 6 coins, 7, including Gigan, off to the side, and you are able to collect them as you see these Land Rover Jeep vehicles coming in as Peep is coming to cordon off the area and gather anything. You see Aaron getting out of one of the cars. He's wearing his fatigues. He's got sunglasses on, and he walks up to your group, I assume still in your transformed form, morph form.
You might want to give it 20 minutes to air out. It's a little gross in there.
Understood. Good work out there today.
The stuff that you left behind are the other items we were looking for too.
Yeah, there were the 4 alien tech that he stole from the government facility were in there.
What do you mean? No, they're not. They're somewhere else. What?
We're not
I mean,
stealing
you're
the
within your
stuff.
full right to take them as you are like protectors of alien tech, but they did belong to the US government, so.
What if we offer them hunter jelly instead?
Yeah.
To look the other
That's
way.
fully
You
up to
acquire
you.
1 hunter
That's
jelly,
fully
you
up
give
to
up
you.
tech.
I will say thank you for your support in keeping everybody safe while we handled that beast.
He
But
goes to
if,
attention.
We
but if you
need
don't
that.
mind, I think we have to make sure that these coins are taken care of because we have to secure a cast for Zeo, Turbo, Space, Lost Galaxy, Wild Force, Mystic Force, SPD, Time Force, There's a
Jungle
lot of
something.
teams that we have to establish.
Yeah.
Jungle Fury, thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't wait for Kaiju Kommados Oklahoma to come out.
Hey, y'all!
I would love to run one as like aliens because that would make sense that they're not all on Earth.
Alien Rangers,
Yeah.
100%.
No, but their aliens landed in the Midwest.
They all have,
Excuse me, I must move past you. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Costume, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the aliens have a Midwestern accent.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
You guys transport back up to the ship where Soul gathers the coins. As they do belong, the Titans protect them and watch over them as they will disperse them out to the galaxies to find their rightful bearers. He takes them from you and he says, "You guys did really good work out there. I'm really proud of you."
Thanks, Dad.
Stop calling him that.
Thanks. And I just want to say to everybody, thank you guys for having my back.
Yeah, we wouldn't be much of a team if we didn't.
Who wants to go fuck up a party?
I have to get to bed. I have a meet tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Is the party even still on after like the whole university got thrashed sort of deal?
That's the best time to party.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to raid your closet. I don't have anything nice. He turns to Liam.
Oh, yeah. No, please. The more the merrier. And zero pressure.
You know, if you guys want, I did get the replicator to make movie theater popcorn,
Oh,
and we could just hang out here, drink beer, and watch something. Scary movies. Can we please watch the new scary movie?
No, man.
I look at Sawyer.
I have to go.
Not tonight.
I
No,
do have to
tomorrow.
go. Oh,
Oh
tomorrow?
yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got something to take care of tonight.
Yeah, me too. I gotta
Same.
go check up on folks.
Okay.
But definitely tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can set up
We
it
should
in
play-
the hollow room so that we can be in the movie.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. We could Quinn,
Yeah.
we could have a baller ass D&D party.
Okay. Whatever plan we were going to have tomorrow, watching a movie, we're throwing that out the window. I'm going to run us a game of D&D
In the hollow room.
in the hollow room. Vincent, you make sure everyone gets character sheets. Help them make their sheets. I'm going to get working on a campaign. This is going to be great.
Is that the thing with the dice?
Yes, it's the thing with the dice.
Oh.
I showed you I showed you a bunch of shows about it. I showed you a bunch of YouTube videos about it. We watched a bunch of shows. I mean, why are you still
I'm
calling
sorry.
it dice?
I might have just been. I might have been scrolling Instagram when you were showing me that. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, but hey, listen, I'm in. Whatever it is, I'm in.
That's cool. Cool. Sawyer.
Yeah, I asked what rule set are we using?
Oh man, I figure since
Different rule sets.
yeah, there's a bunch of rule sets. You know what? I'll work on that tonight. We'll have a session 0 tomorrow, and I'll bring some ideas to the table. Then we'll figure that out. Kind of figure out what everyone's like gauges with this. It's gonna be great.
If it's anything, I don't want to deal with Thaco.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just make me throw away half the fucking campaign. Then, if you don't want to use one fucking mechanic. Whatever.
In the background, if this was a webcomic, you just see Liam slowly getting closer and closer to Soul. Just like, What the fuck are they talking about?
Liam's 4 hands go up, and he's like, I don't know, man, but it does sound fun. It's like, I think it's just play pretend stuff, you know?
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah, like acting, but sitting down.
Not with the hollow room.
That's true. Unless we're
Not
LARPing, then it's standing up.
There needs to be a shirt that says TTRPGs, acting, but sitting down.
All right. You guys are able to exit the ship fully unmorphed. Let's have a final scene from everybody. I would like to start with Sawyer. What are you doing tonight or tomorrow during your meet? Whatever sort of thing you want before D&D.
Dixon was hurt, so I am absolutely checking up on Dixon
Mm-hmm.
and making sure that he's okay, and helping formulate a plan to compensate if he doesn't think he can compete tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him in the hospital. He's got a bandage over most of his arm and shoulder. And he seems to be in very good spirits. And he was like, "Oh my god, Sawyer, dude, I'm so glad you didn't come to the thing today. Did you hear what happened?"
Yeah, I saw the aftermath. Gee, what? Thank God you're okay.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't even fucking matter. I saw Kaiju Kommados in person. One of them saved my ass by turning into a thing that spun around and, like, bounced off the walls and shit. It was so dope.
That sounds incredible. I'm kind of sad I wasn't there to see it.
Oh, man, I was I didn't even have my phone. They, like, shut down all of our equipment. It was wild. But you know what? There were a bunch of ladies there from the drone racing team, and I might have a connection. So I am, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to compete tomorrow, but I'm going to have 4 lovely ladies taking care of me in my hospital bed.
You know I'm friends with some of the people on the drone team. You could have asked at any time.
Really?
Dixon.
Well, I didn't know they were so hot, man. I thought they were just nerds.
Nerds are hot. What the fuck?
Apparently. And they're probably freaks too, you know? Like, not like freaks, but like freaks, you know?
Dixon,
What?
don't believe every stereotype. But that one is kind of true.
All right. Well, you know, I get free Jello if you want some. I know you got a meet tomorrow. I could go sugar free.
Is it protein jello?
I'm
Can
sure
they
they
have
have some.
Yeah, let's fuck that shit up.
Hell yeah. But if I can't get out by tomorrow, I'll be cheering you on from here, bro.
Thanks. I'm so happy that you are safe.
Thanks, man. I'm just really grateful for those commandos. Like, I know that the other ones mostly worked on the other side of the country, and it was like one of those things where it's like you know, you never thought it'd happen here, but when it
Yeah.
did, I was just really
Yeah.
happy that
Yeah.
they were here for us. And it's nice to know that we do have some saviors of the earth still available.
Oh, you know, I have a feeling that maybe they've been working behind the scenes for a long time, keeping the Earth safe.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
Kind of like a special ops squad.
yeah, something like that.
Kind of like a way cooler version of the original Kaiju, right?
You know, maybe
Jeff, I don't know.
maybe a cooler, edgier version that, you know, doesn't micromanage one area of the United States or something.
Man, I just had a weird, like, hallucination happen. Maybe I need more meds. Or less meds.
Yeah. Oh, also, I don't think I'm coming to the party after the meet tomorrow. You're gonna have to go solo.
Oh, why not, bro?
Can you keep a secret?
Duh. I'm your best friend, man.
Trying to sort of fix the weirdness with Liam. So
No shit.
look, just get back on good terms.
All right.
Just taking the night.
Take it as slow as you want, bro. I mean, you gotta really woo them, especially if you fucked up. I don't know if you fucked up, but if things are bad, you gotta do something really nice for them, you know? Like, even if you're not, like, trying to get back, you know, with them, but maybe, like, a nice little gift or something, man.
Dixon, I'm going to say this with all the love in my heart.
Yeah?
When you have a relationship that lasts longer than 3 months, I will actually accept your advice.
Very fair, bro. Very fair.
Rock on.
Heard. He pushes the button to get the nurse to get some Jello for you guys. All right. Who's next? Vincent. What are you doing?
You look.
I gestured and I got picked out. God dang it. Sniper
be
training has
careful.
failed me.
Gotta be careful. Senses movement.
What is Alexis's home situation? Does she dorm? Does she apartment off campus?
She is in a dorm, yes.
There is just a 3 knocks on her dorm room. She opens it. Vincent's there with like a plastic bag from the convenience store filled with snacks and chips.
Mhm.
Hey, I heard you got caught up in something pretty bad today.
She immediately hugs you, and she's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know if you were there or not, and I know that we were all supposed to be there. Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. I was like coming into campus when they cordoned everything off. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was crazy. These bird things attacked us, and then this commando squad came in, and they were like really cool. I mean, I only saw the 2 of them, but one of them like started flying around the room, and the other one had guns. It was crazy.
I didn't think guns were TV appropriate, but okay, go off, I guess.
It was the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me, and also probably the coolest.
He's patting her back, calming her down. Well, if you feel up for it, I got some ice cream and other things, and I'm not doing anything tonight, so if you need some company.
Oh my god, yes, I'm gonna tell you all about it. She like grabs your arm and pulls you into the room, and she like sits cross-legged on the bed as you start getting out the stuff, and she starts like going blow by blow with what happened before you guys got there. They were there for like a couple hours in this situation, and she's like talking about what everybody was doing and how scared everybody was, and how they were able to you know, kind of keep the peace within themselves before the Kaiju Kommados came in. And she says, like, so, like, they tried to take one of the girls from the cooking club.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl, Tara, I don't know if you know her. She is, like, someone I've never met before, but she goes to school with us, apparently, and is in one of the clubs. She kind of got up and, like, fought the guy, this alien thing with, like, 6 legs or something like that, and so he threw away this other girl and took her instead. It was so scary.
Now that you talk about it, it kind of sounds like one of those aliens from Hawkboy, Animorphs.
Yes, oh my god, except for like way creepier because he didn't say anything.
Yeah, that apparently I heard he turned into glue after the Rangers or the Commandos defeated him. Like,
Where'd you hear that from?
oh, you know, I've got an uncle in the military and he was around.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. I am just like in awe of them, and like that mech that they had. I mean, the West Coast Kaiju Commandos have a cool mech, but I think this one way more cohesive in the way it's built up and stuff. And I think like a squad of 6 is cool, but it's easier to maneuver in 4, right?
He's unwrapping a cornetto and just like, yeah, that's right. I feel vindicated.
But yeah, I hope that they stick around because I feel a lot safer with them here.
Well, rumor has it that this is kind of their permanent base of residence, so we might see some action kicking up.
That's not great.
Yeah, no, but hey, at least it keeps rent low.
Oh my god, true. Well, you know, if your military friend can, like, get a message through, your uncle, can you just tell him that all of us who were held hostage, like, really appreciate it? And, I don't know, say thanks?
I'll pass it along. Is drone racing still going on tomorrow, or like...
Oh, I don't know. Some of the fields were destroyed, so... Question mark.
Okay.
Do you want to watch Jag?
Sure?
Okay. I'm going to talk over the whole thing, but I feel like I need something on in the background.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We could watch Jag and talk. Why Jag?
Because it's procedural and it's easy to follow, and
Oh, I was gonna say like MASH or something. Like that's good background noise too.
it's a little bit too war heavy, you know? Yeah,
okay.
sad down in the dumps. Plus, I always think that Buffy's gonna come on after it, so...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought it was Matlock after, and he's reaching for Jag on the DVD shelf.
Alright, anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm not gonna reveal myself. Let this marinate for a season or two.
There you go. Alright, Liam.
I am 100% going to find the twins and Brock. Was that his name?
Your boyfriend?
Yeah, I already
Richard?
forgot. He has the
Rick?
Richard. Thank
There.
you. Rick. Thank you. He had the personality of a fucking phone book. But I'm I did specifically just wearing like a t-shirt, a zip-up hoodie, and a regular pair of jeans, and I've got a big just like jewel bag just filled with all expensive clothes and everything.
Mhm.
And I am basically approaching the twins' house because I'm sure Rick is there.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of knock on the door.
Mm-hmm. Tyler answers the door, and he's like, "Oh my God, hi.
Hi.
Did you hear about what happened today?"
Yeah, it was so crazy. I was out of town. I was visiting relatives. I saw it. That sounds crazy.
Oh my
Are you
God.
guys okay?
I mean, yeah, like, I think that we got checked out by the ambulance and stuff like that, and they said we were okay, but, like, I don't know, trauma.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing. Please make sure you're taking care of yourselves, okay? If you
Oh,
need
yeah,
somebody to talk to.
Yeah, we
They've got
definitely have a
counselors and
great
stuff.
psychologist, so.
Awesome. Good. Well, I'm glad that everybody's safe. Is Rick in here too?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay, cool. And I'll step in and just like make sure. I'm sure Rick is probably on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this will be cool then. So I know I said I was gonna help with the party stuff. I'm kind of guessing that might not be a thing right now, right?
Oh, we have to party. And you see Tiffany comes out from, like, behind, like, just from another room. She's like, "Oh my God, Liam, are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you?
Oh my God, I am going through it, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, like, we got held captive by these, like, bird things, and then these two guys in a uniform came in, and they, like, beat the crap out of the bird things, and then we ran away, and then there was a giant, like, mech in town, and it had this, like, weird buzzsaw arms, and then this other mech came in and just, like, flew him away and, like, destroyed, like, part of the city. It was wild.
Oh my god.
Ugh,
Well, I'm really glad that you are safe and sound.
thank you.
Yeah. About the party thing, you guys are gonna have to figure that out. I think I'm gonna have to bow out. I'm really sorry.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm actually better than I've been in a really long time, now that I think about it. And these are all of the clothes I've actually been borrowing from you guys. You could just
Oh,
take those back.
thanks. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Like, are you like going out of town or something? Like, why wouldn't you come?
No. No, I'll be around. I just I kind of I don't really like the person I was around you guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Like materialistic and a little judgy and all that. And I think I'm gonna go hang out with people who like me, not the labels I'm wearing. So no offense to you guys, but
Yeah, I just didn't know people did that.
did what?
Like, I mean, like, are you saying that like you're looking for friends who are like look inside you for like your personality and junk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the and the junk part that really just drives home how yeah, no, just people who actually just like to spend time with me and want to get to know me and enjoy my company, and not the followers that I have on my social media accounts, I say as I look right at Rick.
Huh. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that before.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And listen, I'll be around. So if you want to grab a coffee at like a normal coffee shop with regular people who go to get coffee and not, the expensive ass shop that you guys like to go to all the time, that'd be cool. I'll be around.
I mean, like maybe.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm glad that you guys are all safe.
Mhm.
And Rick, honey, honey, Rick,
Yeah,
Rick,
yeah,
Rick.
hey, yeah.
Hi. Yeah, just real
hey.
quick note. Hi. Just real quick note. We're breaking up.
We were together,
Mm,
bro. I missed
Right.
that. Well,
yeah, no, you miss a
oh.
lot if it's not tied to your Instagram followers. Which, by the way, maybe don't buy followers for your Instagram account. That's a real quick way to get your stuff hacked. I'm gonna go though. You do you. And that conversation's already okay. And I'm just gonna.
Yes. You exit the scene, leaving Tiffany with a little bit of pondering to do. She's like, people like each other for who they are? That's so weird.
Crazy idea.
Crazy. All right. And Quinn.
I think Quinn is at Tara's room in wherever dorm, and he's cooking up her like a nice meal for her because she probably been through it. So I think he let himself into her place and just started cooking right off the bat.
Yeah, I think you hear after a while, you hear the door open as she walks in with like bags of stuff, and she stops in the doorway and she goes, "Hello."
Oh, hey.
Oh my god. What are you doing here?
Oh no. Well, figured I'd come on by and cook you up a little meal.
She kind of walks into the kitchen, and you see that there's a bit of bruising around her neck, as she is kind of holding like some bags, and she puts them down. She's got like a big sweatshirt on, and like baggy pants that clearly came from the hospital.
Whoa. What happened?
You didn't hear? There was an
No.
attack at the school. This alien thing came and took a bunch of people hostage.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I knew when came back into town, I saw all these roadblocks going in, so I figured I'd, take a little bit of a detour and come here. Sorry, he puts the stuff down and heads on over to her, takes the bags from her, sets them down, and takes her hands. You okay?
I think I'll be okay. It's just, well, this alien thing tried to take one of the girls hostage, Julie, and so I tried to fight him off, and so he grabbed me instead and had me like with him for like hours.
And you jumped in there and just put yourself on the line like that?
Well, yeah, I couldn't let her get hurt.
That's you. I mean, I know I'd probably do the same thing, but don't make sure you don't do that again, all right? Because I don't want to have you get in another situation like this again. But glad you were around there. Take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, we got rescued by this group of commandos that we've never seen before. There was 4 of them. I saw 3. 2 of them came up and one of them threw me over his shoulder and then told me to run. I mean, I don't know, but there's something about him that was just, I felt safe, even in such a scary situation.
Yeah, and I think he thinks back to what happened before in the whole vision quest where he revealed himself to her. And it cuts back to him, and he looks over at her, he gets up, he closes the door, and he sits down. Hey, I think we need to have a talk. And he puts a coin on the table, and I think that's where the camera cuts off.
Ooh, oh my god. Hold on. Okay, Lois Lane, feeling it. The scene cuts out as the night turns to day. Sawyer has his great, his amazing meat, does great. Even without Dixon, your team does very well, and you do end up winning 2 of your events at least, and your team takes home the win. Day turns to night, and Soul is setting up the hologram room with direction from Quinn as to what the scene should look like. He is wearing a tiny wizard hat as he is looking over his character sheet, and he's like, okay, but I don't have any dexterity.
No, you don't. No. See, okay, because you're a wizard, you just kind of had to like sacrifice one of your stats so you could be smarter, and we decided to build you guy, with less dexterity, so you're a little bit of a squishy guy, but you can deal a lot of damage. Vincent, you're gonna help him out, right? You rolled a cleric, didn't you?
I rolled a bard.
All right. Sawyer, you rolled a cleric, right?
No, I did paladin. It's got healing.
It's not all right, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'll lower the challenge rating for stuff. I can finagle this around. Liam, what character are you playing?
I think I picked the right book. This one says that I'm a werewolf.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with this. Oh, I can work with this. We're gonna have fun. Yeah, okay. You know what? I wasn't saying that certain modules wouldn't be used, but for the fun times, and this being your first time, I let you have as much fun as you want with this. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with the werewolf.
Okay, this one didn't say Dungeons and Dragons anywhere on it, but it looked like it was kind of similar. It says Werewolf the Apocalypse.
How come he gets blood dice? What? I want blood dice.
No, wait, hold on, wait, Liam.
I thought this works, right? Because it's with the dice. This has dice in it. This is the same thing, right?
No, I said from the D&D books, not from the
Well, now you're confusing me because now there's like different books for different. I don't understand.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we just do this? Why don't we take that? Why don't we start a whole new game? We can use Werewolf Powered by the Apocalypse, and I can finagle this campaign to base it around that. I am a genius with this kind of stuff. Don't worry, we're gonna have some fun. Your first time is going to be great. It's going to be great. Vincent, can you help him out, make characters and everything like that?
Yeah, how much EXP do you want to run?
What do you mean, how much EXP? I mean, I'm just trying to go real low level with this.
No, it's werewolf. That's how we buy our skills.
Wait, not.
Are we playing werewolf or D&D?
I don't want to play werewolf. I don't like.
Oh, wait, I don't have to. Well, hold on. Let me find another
Wait,
book,
can
and I just
Liam
start
be the
looking at the
wizard and I can
library.
be a barbarian?
Okay. All right. You know what? Screw the rules. Screw the rules. How about this? All right. Sit down. Sit down. Holodome. Just repeat what I'm doing and make it happen around us. All right.
Affirmative.
You all wake up in a tavern. You, Liam, the handsome werewolf, who is you're like gonna be a rich noble, right? You said you said you were a rich noble.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I need to have money. So sure. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yes, Liam, you are the rich noble werewolf duke who is looking for adventurers to help him out. Vincent and Sawyer, your characters are there in the tavern, ready to assist him. What are you guys playing?
Grog!
This is Schubert Funny Bottom.
Okay, but I actually do need this.
No, I need this. I am
Us
this
playing our
close.
kaiju characters playing D&D.
I am this close.
Sawyer, who are you?
Oh, I'm Sir William Fitzroy.
Wait, like the actual?
No, not the actual. The fantasy version.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he a knight?
Like the paladin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and so who are you playing?
Grog!
All right.
My name is Grog.
Oh, your name is Grog. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, LB, if this is the game, if this is the gimmick, you have to take a drink every time you say grog.
That'll be a short session.
Yeah, right? Okay. Run finish. Okay. As you guys start your campaign, the shifting images around you, the bar tavern out into the wilderness, fighting different creatures and coming home with a victory. We are going to end this session and this game of Kaiju Kommados Special Ops. Yay! Thank you, everybody, for playing this wonderful game. All right, let's go around and have everybody say who they are and where people can find them. I'm gonna start with Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg. You can listen to me in an actual play podcast called Very Random Encounters, where we randomize as many things as possible. You can also listen to me on a show called Game Mechanics, where we talk about the tabletop and board game industry and other general topics. I'm a game designer, so you can find my games at leatherman.games. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Lysander03, and that is the same on Blue Sky.
All right, Kujo.
Hi, everybody. I'm listening to the Power Rangers theme right now. Fight me.
As
You
should.
can find me all over. You can find me all over places. Either Kujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles if you're a fan of more TTRPG content. Our weekly schedule has us playing a sponsored game of Pathfinder with Destiny's Path, run by our very own beloved PJ McGaw. Tune in because we're going to be giving out some minis thanks to sponsorships from WizKids. So go tune in for that. On Wednesday, you can catch myself and LB over at Nerd Immersion, where we might be playing our last episode of Fandelver and Beyond with Ted and Robert and Jake. I'm gonna be real sad when that game is done.
Me too.
Thursdays, you can catch us back on Critic Chronicles for Sagas of Anima, featuring our beloved LB in our collaboratively built setting. And as we play some Daggerheart. And then typically on Fridays, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate. We're taking a teeny bit of a break, so you might see some other stuff happening on Fridays until we pick back up with that. And then if you're a fan of my voice, you can check out The Road to Hell, an award-winning podcast of Hunter the Reckoning over on all of your favorite social or podcasting platforms. I play an angry problem, and it's a lot of fun. That's me.
All right, Wally.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Walle. You can catch me over on the social medias at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. I'm in the things that I'm in. I talk about the things that I do, the things that I love. You can check me out over on GGK every Monday night playing some Fistful of Darkness. I play a little raccoon outlaw who's going through some trauma because his cursed gun, he found the other set, and now he has to figure out how to remove the curse. So, hey, that's going to be great. But yeah, check me out Mondays at 8 p.m. over at GGK. But yeah, that's me.
And of course, RJ.
Hello, everybody. It's me, RJ, here at Kaiju Kommados East. You can catch me at rjustice282 on all my social medias, where I normally retweet whenever we go live. I am in a couple of places currently on break, but most notably over on GGK on Saturdays, where we play a game of Good Society in space. I'm a Viscount trying to work through a really bad embezzling scheme in space. But yeah, that's me.
And I'm LB Hackenab. I just want to shout out very quickly the wonderful work of Sneakernet, aka Zach, who put together that theme. I didn't ask for it, but it's amazing. It was a
Straight
wonderful
up
little
banger.
surprise for us, so thank you for that. And that shall forevermore be the Special Ops theme song. So thank you very much for that. You can catch me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I am Hack Recklessly here on Twitch and on YouTube. You found us. Hello. The next time I'm going to be live is on Wednesday with Kujo, Thursday with Kujo, and Friday right back here with Ren for some more Resident Evil. I'm also going to be streaming on Sunday with a new crew that is going to be doing a new game, which is based on Dead by Daylight. If you guys like that game, we are excited about it. We've got Abby, we've got Daryl, we've got Sarah the Hype Goblin, and we've got the Crow's Perch, Jacob Crow, in for that. And Zach is going to be running that. It's a game of Slash, so if you like that sort of thing, pop in. There'll be surprises, there'll be scary stuff. Can they get the generators done? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, that's me. I'm excited for what's next. I know that we're in talks, and it's assumed at this point that the next season of Kaiju Kommados with the original Kommados, the first iteration of the Kaiju Kommados is what I'll use for that, is going to be starting at the end of June. So if you like that sort of thing, if you like this, it's going to be a lot more geared towards this, the goofiness, because we are going to be using the system Teens with Attitude. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I've yapped too much. I thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my players for hanging out and playing this game. I guess I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye!